Spare me.
I killed for you, and you won't pay.
That's not right.
You even cursed my parents. That's not right.
Even less right.
I came all this way and even let you live.
That's not right, definitely not.
I liked you better when you were that cocky drug lord, bold enough to skim the fee of the #1 assassin.
I'll pay. Right now. No, I'll pay double.
Do one thing at a time. Now. I want your life.
You. Then let's die together.
Who are you?
Your Highness, you're so naughty. Why do you keep staring at me like that? Could it be you didn't have enough fun just now? This frail body of mine can't take that kind of roughness from you.
What's going on? Didn't I just get blown to pieces? This is Ye's Great Qian Dynasty. I'm foolish crown prince, named heir since childhood. The woman here is Ye Ying. She's a beauty from ancient Miaojiang, offered to the emperor and bestowed on the crown prince as his princess. She's skilled in goo magic to create illusions. She has never slept with the crown prince. I see. A spy?
Your Highness, you're hurting me. Let me go, please. Then serve me well.
You'd better serve me well. But first, I need to take care of something.
How is this possible? How could an idiot find the poison bugs I planted? What are you doing?
What? Without the poison bugs, you can't do it. Doesn't matter. I can. There are plenty more.
Your Highness, you.
Nice look. You really want to kill me. Those guards outside only need one word from you to rush in, but... do you dare do it?
What's going on? Wasn't the Crown Prince supposed to be an idiot? Why is this happening? Was he faking it all along?
In the Eastern Palace, 9 out of 10 are spies, and the last one is the one that slipped through, keeping Ye Ying here. There's no doubt it's to throw Great Qian into chaos.
Your Highness, His Majesty ordered that at the training ground this morning, you will compete with the warriors of the Southern Frontier Kingdom. All princes must attend. This is your last time appearing before everyone as the Crown Prince.
What did you say?
Are you deaf? Do I have to say it a second time? Say that again. I said, His Majesty said.
Who do you think you are, talking to me while standing like that? Beauty, wait for me to get back. Then we'll keep having fun. Archery contest. A longbow can only reach 300 paces. This time, 500. A longbow just can't do that. Maybe a simple composite bow, plus the right technique, could do it.
His Majesty decrees. Whoever hits the bullseye from 500 paces away will be rewarded 1,000 taels of gold and the title of Marquis of 10,000 households.
Your Majesty, isn't Great Qian founded on martial strength with the practice of arms thriving everywhere? All these young men pride themselves on valor. So how is it that not one of them can fight? Or was it all just bragging? Your Majesty, the two nations had an agreement. It was a contest between the two crown princes, so why? Is the Crown Prince too scared to come, or is your Great Qian Empire afraid?
Who's afraid? It's just a bullseye 500 paces away. That's nowhere near enough to scare this crown prince. In this world, there are 4 dynasties. Great Qian is torn by infighting, and factional national strength is fading, while the ancient with 100,000 troops, they beat Great Qian's 300,000 in a rout, hoping to destroy Great Qian and become one of the 4 great dynasties. With White Tiger Ridge as the wager. Forgive, Father Emperor, I'm late.
You win once, Shui. Forget it. Since you're here, have a match with Fierce Meow.
Father, after hearing about today, I came up with a new kind of bow. It will help you win.
Crown Prince, is this the surprise you prepared for me?
What a fool of Crown Prince. How can you beat me with that broken bow, if you can shoot 10 paces? I, the Crown Prince, will eat shit on the spot. 5 rounds, whoever wins more takes it. Looks like I've got the first round in the bag.
You. Yes, you. Come on, come on. Can you shoot an arrow?
I can. But
you don't need to be nervous. Hit the bullseye, you'll be granted a title. If you miss, fine. It'll be my fault, the crown princess. You.
Your Highness, at 500 paces, an ordinary person can barely see the bullseye. The soldiers have never learned this. Aren't you just fooling around?
Your Majesty, be quiet.
Ye's foolishness really is cured. Impossible. If the stupidity was cured, how could he have made?
Such a crude bow. Drawing a bow. Breeze. 500 paces. Light wind resistance. That'll do.
over here, over here.
Release.
An idiot really is an idiot. First time I've seen someone shoot an arrow into the sky. Your Majesty, Emperor Qian, you've lost. By our wager, White Tiger City belongs to us now.
Your Majesty.
The Crown Prince hit it. He hit it. Hit!
Bullseye.
How could a bow like this hit the target? Absolutely impossible. With this piece of junk. How could it hit? Ethan, you cheated.
We're in public, with all watching. Which I saw me cheat, Crown Prince Victor. If you hadn't said it, I wouldn't have known I was this amazing.
Your Grand Qian territory. Who knows whether the one shot just now was even that arrow?
You don't accept it? Then I, Crown Prince Victor, will beat you until you do. Mark it down so you can't cheat again. Ready. Shoot.
Another hit.
Now then. You saw that clearly, right?
Nice job.
No way. Isn't Leaf an idiot? And that weird bow, how could it shoot that far? You won one round, don't celebrate so soon, there are still 4 more.
I'm in to the end.
You picked the first round. The second round has to follow my rules. Bring it up.
Miao Ren Meng, for the second round you brought up 2 pots of boiling oil. What's that supposed to mean? A cooking contest?
Cooking. That's work for servants. The second round is this. Whoever can reach into the boiling oil with bare hands and take out this jade pendant wins.
Isn't that just that old scam from the 80s and 90s, fishing stones out of boiling oil?
Outrageous. That's impossible for any human to do.
If no one can do it, that just means Emperor Qian hasn't seen enough. In our ancient southern kingdom, warriors have mastered it. The indestructible Vitra art. They can do it, and I'm one of them.
Then I shall see it for myself. Let's see how you take that jade pendant out of the boiling oil.
Today, we'll open the eyes of you Great Qian people and show you what a true southern frontier warrior is.
How is that possible?
How did he pull that out?
No way.
A little pain like this is child's play for us southern frontier warriors. Now it's your turn. Of course, if you're scared, you can admit defeat.
It's impossible. If I put my hand in there, it'll be ruined.
Crown Prince, Your Highness, just concede the second round.
Amazing. The Crown Prince of the ancient southern frontier kingdom, bold and mighty. But if Crown Prince Meow can do it, then I, the Crown Prince, can too.
Has the Crown Prince lost his mind? Keep your voice down.
The Crown Prince is a fool, doing something this stupid.
Is nothing surprising. Good. I was afraid you'd give up. One's hand is crippled. Father Emperor will strip you a title. How could Great Qian have a crippled Crown Prince?
Your Highness, please don't be reckless.
Father, I'm not fooling around. Since the Crown Prince of the Southern Border Kingdom can do it, then I, Great Qian's Crown Prince, can't possibly fall behind him.
Your Majesty, this is a contest between me and the Crown Prince. It wouldn't be appropriate for you to step in now, would it?
You?
Crown Prince of Great Qian, please. Wait. That wok is yours.
Crown Prince Meow, as a Crown Prince, don't you know how valuable that pot of oil is?
You.
Then again, this is Great Qian's oil, not oil from your southern border. Of course you wouldn't care. Let me tell you, this pot of oil is enough for common folk to eat for a whole year. Hand it over. Now it's my turn.
Hurry! Get the royal physician ready to treat the Crown Prince.
Yes.
Put it in now. I want to see you crippled. Your Highness, it worked. This prince finally did it.
5 rings, you've got 1 more ring than 4 rings. Sorry, I lied to you.
This.
No way. Even the Crown Prince pulled it off? Am I seeing things?
Imperial physician, go check on the Crown Prince now.
Father, it seems your son has mastered this invincible golden body art too.
Impossible. Those 2 cauldrons looked the same in color and heat. How did he figure out this wasn't oil? This is heavenly water specially made by our grand sorcerer. He shouldn't have known.
Crown Prince Meow, what about the second round?
Of course it counts.
I have a suggestion. Since this pot of oil didn't settle the winner, isn't there another pot right here? Let's keep going. Prince Meow is truly brave. After you.
This bastard's trying to screw me over. I wasn't sure, but now I'm sure. He must know who leaked the secret of heavenly water. That pot was filled with real oil. He wanted to cripple me. Someone so calculating isn't stupid. He's just pretending otherwise. He fooled everyone. You said it yourself. This pot could feed people for a year. How could I, the Crown Prince, waste what belongs to the people? Besides, since we can both pull stones out of the oil, 1 more round would make no difference. This round, we call it a draw.
Are you sure?
In the 3rd round, Great Qian will choose challenge. We can start now.
Dad, well done.
For this 3rd round, we can discuss what to compete in. How about a calligraphy contest? No. The Crown Prince knows little and spends chasing women. If he has to write, he'll make a fool of himself.
I already know what we should compete in.
Yo.
This match concerns the fate of the nation. How can you fool around with it? That's right. Whatever the contest is, the 2 of us must discuss it first before deciding.
Fine, you 2 talk over. Whoever proposed this match, let that one compete. As for this Crown Prince, I won't be joining you.
What do you mean by that?
What I mean is, you're all useless. You keep talking, what's the point? You're not even as good as Fierce Meow. He led his men to challenge the ancient kingdom of the southern frontier. All you do is throw around at home.
How dare you, Leaf? A contest is no joke. It's not for you alone to decide.
Silence. Crown Prince, can I trust you?
Father Emperor, it's a sure win.
Good. Then I shall trust you this once. Do it your way.
Thank you, Father Emperor. For this Crown Prince, bring 2 basins, 1 large and 1 small, each half filled with water.
What are you competing in for the 3rd round?
Since last round you chose grabbing stones from boiling oil, it would be rude not to return the favor. So this round, This crown prince will compete in turning water into ice.
What did you say? In this weather? You actually said, you can turn water into ice.
That's right. Turn water into ice.
What a joke. You overslept. Ice only forms naturally at low temperatures. How could water turn into ice?
Because you can't do it doesn't mean the crown prince can't.
What a joke. If you really can turn water into ice out of thin air, I'll gladly admit defeat this round. But if you can't, you lose.
Fine.
Thanks, Emperor Qian, for handing me this win.
This is utterly absurd. Your Majesty, in weather like this, turning water into ice is pure fantasy. Please stop the Crown Prince's shameless act. We agree.
You all think there's no way I can win.
How could anyone do something so strange?
Fine. Then I'll just admit defeat. Father Emperor, it's not I won't. Ministers are forcing me to admit defeat.
We? Who said anyone?
Exactly. If you won't let me turn water into ice, you make me admit defeat.
WL, since your highness is so confident, let us see how you turn water into ice. He can even come up with something that ridiculous. What an idiot. Let's see you embarrass yourself when you can't make it. How embarrassing. How embarrassing.
What's this mean? Why cover up?
Trade secret. Can't let you see. This takes at most 2 hours to turn into ice. In the middle. Don't disturb me.
Fine. I'd like to see what kind of trick you're up to.
Spirits of heaven and earth, Supreme Lord Lao, show your power. Spirits of heaven and earth, Supreme Lord Lao, by your command.
What is he doing? Can't you tell? He's possessed by a ghost.
Lazy lamb, boiling lamb, slow lamb, 1 sheep, 2 sheep.
Leaf. 2 hours have passed. Drop the magic act. Water can't turn into ice. I've got this round in the bag.
It's over. We got nothing this round and still lost. That's what happens when you don't listen to us. This is ridiculous. Wait. Why do I feel a slight chill? It's true. TH this, why do I feel? A little chill?
That chill is coming from...
Fake magic tricks.
That should do it.
ice. It really is ice. The water really turned into ice.
This is practically divine power.
Impossible. Is that even something a person can do?
Well,
Your Highness, how did you do that?
Father, turning water into ice may look hard, but really, it's no simple thing at all. You need to reach the gods above. Pray with all your heart, and in your mind, bow 49 times, then.
All right. Since it's that hard, forget it. Never mind.
What a joke. This is a gold mine. You think I tell you?
I won this round.
You're not satisfied. Fine, the Crown Prince, will give you one more chance. Pray with all your heart and turn this water into ice.
I lost this round, but I won't lose the 4th. Yi has won 2 rounds. I have to win the next 2 to tie. If I lose, my planning this time will be for nothing. Came prepared. This round. You definitely can't win. Someone, bring paper and brush. This round is calligraphy.
If it's calligraphy, why not bring an inkstone too?
That's part of the challenge. Write without ink.
Without ink?
What? They're pulling tricks again. How do you write with no ink?
Who says you can't write without ink?
There's no writing at all.
How are we supposed to beat that? Why the rush?
Use fire to heat it. Isn't that going to burn the paper? Look, the words are showing up. I can't believe there's something this amazing. TH, this is a divine skill too.
This is the fourth round I want to compete in, writing on it with a white pen and making the words appear.
How can we compete with that? We've lost the fourth round.
Your Highness, do we have any chance of winning?
Your Majesty, I'm willing to try.
Yi, if I were you, I'd just give up and think about what to do in round 5. So you don't make a fool of yourself when you can't write anything.
You're the Crown Prince of the Southern Frontier Kingdom. Why are you taking their side?
Yi, stop struggling. A divine skill is not something you could ever reveal. I've won round 4. This ink was made by the High Priest. Great Qian could never make the like.
No. You're doomed to lose. This round, I only need a draw. I've already won 2 rounds in a row. There's no need for a final round.
Then you
better be able to pull it off. Bring me a tangerine.
What is he doing? Obviously, he's hungry and just given up. He sounded so sure a second ago, and this is it? It appeared, and there are words too. Amazing. I never thought one tangerine alone could create an effect like this. It's unbelievable.
Crown Prince, you really haven't let me down.
Impossible. This is a special substance the High Priest of the Southern Frontier refined through many steps. And it still can't beat a tangerine.
Your High Priest sure made a fuss for nothing.
You
what? I beat your challenge. Out of 4 rounds, 2 ties, and I, the Crown Prince, already won 2. There's no need for this last round, is there? Or do you people of the Southern Frontier Kingdom want to be humiliated again? Let me tell you, I've got more tricks than just making ice.
Looks like today's match goes to me, the Great Qian Dynasty. The Southern Frontier Kingdom prides itself on culture. But against my Great Qian Dynasty in combat, that really is overestimating yourselves.
We lost this match. Crown Prince Ye of Great Qian. Do you dare compete with me again?
You. Cash in the previous bet first. If your Southern Frontier Kingdom wins, White Tiger Ridge is yours. If Great Qian wins, then we'll choose a piece of land in your Southern Frontier Kingdom. That was agreed on in advance.
Damn it. Not like the intel I got. Meow Ying, that bitch.
What's going on?
Don't want to pay up. If you won't, then get lost.
You
don't make fools of yourselves here in Great Qian. Honor the bet, or get out.
Fine. As agreed, Redwood City is now yours, Great Qian. It's the most remote city. It has fewer than 3,000 people. Why not give it to you? The Great Qian Dynasty was built on martial strength, and it lives up to its. As for our Southern Frontier Kingdom, we admit defeat.
You challenged the people of Great Qian to a duel, and couldn't even beat a fool of a crown prince. You brought this shame on yourselves. Since you lost, crawl back to your Southern Frontier Kingdom.
The Qian Emperor said it. Great Qian was founded on martial might. We lost the fight, so how about? We settle it with a contest of letters. The stake is White Tiger Ridge. If we lose, we hand over West Reach City to Great Qian, and for the next 10 years, we won't send troops to attack.
Westwind City, the second largest city in Southern Frontier Kingdom, is rich in minerals and also a key strategic pass. Why would that Miao general use an important city as a wager? What's he after? You think you can just call it a bet? Unless
what?
I heard the Emperor of the Southern Frontier Kingdom personally arranged a marriage for you, and I have no interest in anything else but beautiful women. If our Great Qian wins this time, then your engagement will be given to me. How about it?
Everyone knows I'm engaged to Chu Mengyao of the Chu family. The Chu family is first among the scholars of the Southern Frontier Kingdom. If I lose, it will bring shame to the royal house. Yi is counting on that.
Shameless.
Looks like Crown Prince Miao isn't fully sure he can win this battle of words. Then forget the match and get lost.
Fine, I'll take the bet.
And if you lose? If I lose, then I'll give you the Crown Princess. Take her. Don't worry, I've tried her. She's nice and wet.
What did you say? Miao Ying is the woman I personally chose. This woman actually slept with him.
I'm putting up the Crown Princess. That's worth more than your marriage contract. If you won't bet, get lost.
Fine, a bet it is. Let's go.
Your Highness, you really made quite a scene today. For your own selfish gain, you ignored Great Qian's safety. Are you worthy of the title of Crown Prince? Are you worthy of the people?
Grand Scholar Zhao Lianji, Hanlin Academies, has countless disciples. More than half the court officials
are his students, Yi. Master Zhao is always calm. I've never seen him this furious. Why aren't you kneeling already and apologizing to Master Zhao?
What did you say? Say that again.
I said apologize to Master Zhao.
You want the crown prince to kneel to this old fool? I, Yi, kneel only to heaven, earth, and my parents. Only His Majesty and the Empress deserve my kneeling. You traitor. You're a prince, yet you bow before that old fool. You've disgraced the royal family. Or is he your father?
Your Majesty.
I beg your Majesty to investigate noble consort Xin and Yi Huiru. I suspect noble consort Xin is having an affair with an outsider, and that man is from the Zhao family. Zhao was plotting this for a long time. Otherwise, why would a royal prince bow and scrape to a mere civil official?
Father, Yi framed me.
Framed you? Many people saw it. You made me kneel to Zhao Lianji. Do you think everyone is blind, or that father is old and confused?
You have truly disappointed me.
Father,
Enough! Get back and reflect on your actions.
Go to hell.
Master Zhao. Your Majesty, how dare the Crown Prince?
Your Majesty, please punish.
Give Master Zhao an explanation.
Guards, take Zhao Lianji to the Imperial Infirmary. If he's not dead, let him. Lie there a little longer.
Your Majesty.
Say one more word and I'll have you carried in there too.
From now on. Are you willing to follow me, Crown Prince?
I swear to follow your highness to the death. Vision's not blurry anymore.
Good boy. Let's go.
Did you remember what I told you?
I did.
Good. When that fool comes back, seize him at once. This time, I will plant an even stronger parasite in him, so he'll obey only me and help His Highness the Crown Prince carry out the grand plan for the southern frontier.
Crown Princess, were you waiting for me? What? Then I, the Crown Prince, will help jog your memory.
You worthless trash.
How dare you keep talking nonsense? Tie him up for me. Move.
Your highness, run. Oh my god, the crown princess is going after the crown prince? Is the royal family always this wild?
What's the rush? Let's go watch the show from the back.
Your highness,
All this yapping really isn't my strong suit. I prefer this, nice and direct. Compared to playing word games, I prefer murder.
That can't be possible. What are you going to do?
Since a beauty invited me, how could this crown prince refuse?
Let go of me. If you take my body, you'll never have my heart.
What a coincidence. This crown prince is only after the body, not the heart.
Sambao, what do you think of the crown prince's performance today?
Your Majesty, Your Highness the Crown Prince, showing your talent today so suddenly is a blessing for Great Qian, a blessing for all under heaven.
That brat all these years, he's been hiding his true ability. I really underestimated him. He kept a low profile, and when he finally spoke up, he amazed everyone. Good, very good, truly very good. Perhaps Great Qian is due for a change. Go bring the Crown Prince here.
Your Majesty, His Highness the Crown Prince, is currently with the Crown Princess. Heh.
That bastard, shouldn't he be getting ready for the literary contest in 3 days?
Maybe His Highness the Crown Prince is looking for inspiration.
Your Highness the Crown...
This old servant can only help you this much.
Go to the Eastern Palace and drag him out to see me.
Drag? Yes.
That look on your face doesn't seem too pleased.
You.
I'm the crown prince, and you're the crown princess. What's wrong with that?
I won't give in. I won't let you off.
Then today, I will make you give in.
Your Highness,
Your Highness.
this old servant has been waiting for an hour. His Majesty has summoned you. Your Highness, save your softening trick for tonight.
Old fool summoned me, and Eunuch Wang came in person. From what happened at the training ground, I've guessed a few things. Fine. I'll go confirm my guess, then decide whether to be crown prince or a cold-blooded killer.
Year. Do you even know how much trouble your rash stunt today has caused Great Qian?
Your acting skills. If you were in the future, you'd probably be an Oscar loser every year. Father Emperor, when have I ever caused trouble for Great Qian? I was following your wishes.
Following my wishes? Then tell me, what exactly are my wishes?
3 years ago, Father Emperor sent troops to conquer the kingdom on the southern frontier. He wanted Westland City. Our 300,000 troops were blocked by 100,000 Westland cavalry. It wasn't that Father Emperor lost. Someone stabbed him in the back. Most of the officials at court were against the war. They didn't want to offend the ancient southern kingdom, so they made Father Emperor withdraw. But as the son of heaven of Grand Qian, how could he bear such a stain? Your son is taking Westland City for you without losing a single soldier. I will help Father Emperor seize Westland City.
Westland City. It truly is my obsession. But Crimsonwood City is so barren and poor. Why are you still so fiercely demanding? Crimsonwood City from the Meow people?
To secure Great Qian's realm for 100 years and keep the southern ancient kingdom 100 miles away. Father. Look. What I want is not Redwood City. I want this position. With Redwood, we can strike Shiliang City and White Tiger Ridge, forming a cornered seat formation. Advance to attack, retreat to defend. It becomes strongest natural fortress.
My son, I never expected you to have such insight into warfare. It truly shocks me. Tell me, all these years were you pretending to be foolish, weak, timid, useless?
Yes.
How sure are you about the contest of letters in 3 days?
Your Majesty. If I said I'm 100% sure, would you believe me?
I would. I truly would. You've played the fool for over 10 years. You've been waiting to amaze the world, like a great rock soaring 90,000 miles. In 3 days, Ye will surely send the ancient kingdom of the southern frontier home in defeat and uphold the heavenly might of Great Qian.
Since Father trusts me, I will not let Father down.
Even if Lian believes you, do you really think that if you win, the southern frontier kingdom will keep its word and hand over Westfall City?
If the Emperor of the southern frontier kingdom isn't a fool, he would never do that, even if the Meow Prince really lost. He could simply say the Crown Prince has no power to decide for the southern frontier kingdom. If I were that Emperor, I'd even strip the Crown Prince of his time. Now that he failed this mission, he's like a worthless chess piece. Losing him means nothing.
Exactly. That battle years ago, and the one 3 years ago, really gave the southern frontier kingdom the illusion that it could surely defeat our Great Qian Dynasty. That's why they couldn't wait to stage all this today. So, by your method, what should we do?
The war of words goes on. Win, and even if the southern frontier emperor refuses to admit it, we can still send troops to western Liang City.
You think the Alliance will send troops?
Of course not. Father, I won that back for you. I merely reclaimed our territory on your behalf, Father.
Good.
Your Majesty. I've made my preparations. On your side. Isn't it time as well?
Get ready. Ready for what?
To deal with threats from outside. You must first secure things at home.
How dare you? Do you know they are veteran ministers who have followed me, as dear to me as my own brothers? How dare you lay a hand on them?
Those are my father's sworn brothers.
Not mine. Are you trying to defy me?
When autumn comes, on the 8th day of the 9th month, my flowers bloom, other flowers fade. As for right and wrong, one day, great scholars will argue my case.
Stop right there. Take the Son of Heaven's sword and kill yourself. I don't want blood on my hands.
The Son of Heaven's sword kills first and reports later. It can strike the royals above and officials below. I won the bet. At last, we're in the field I know best. This Great Qian court is rotten to the core. Every last one of them is dead weight. If I really start cleaning house, this court is in for a major bloodletting. Killing is easy, but I can't wipe them all out at once. Father needs time to raise up new talent. So, who to kill first is crucial. Once the literary duel ends in 3 days, then we start with Ye Huiru's supporters. Only by wiping out all these useless fools can we unite the court and win the war against the ancient kingdom of the southern frontier. Not just win, but win big. Only then can our Great Qian build an image of being undefeated in battle. First, make some simple firearms. But all of this will take time. But what we're short on most right now is time. We need to figure something out. We have to stall for time.
Your Highness,
Your Highness.
this is bad. You've still got the nerve to hide.
What are you hiding for? What's got you in such a rush?
What could it be? The head of the Chu family, Chu Yunfeng, and Chu Mengyao have just entered the city.
And that somehow becomes a huge deal when you say it.
The Chu father and daughter came for this literary duel, and that fierce Miao man is spreading the word outside, saying our Great Qian is bound to lose this time. And the one to blame is, Your Highness, you. Your Highness, the royal capital is talking. They're cursing you, saying that for your selfish desires, you're bringing a disaster upon Great Qian. If this goes on, your standing with the people will plummet.
Just this.
And you call that a small matter?
In the eyes of the people, I'm just a fool. Did I ever have any prestige?
No.
Exactly. The harder they curse me, the bigger the reward I'll get if I win this time. That's a good thing. Ignore it. But since someone from the House of Chu is here, now you've got my attention. Let's go. Let's go tease them a little.
Your Highness, that's Chloe Montgomery.
Truly a stunning beauty. Come on, let's get a whiff. Let's see how sweet she smells.
Ye. This is the inn where our southern frontier kingdom is staying. You're not welcome here.
This is the capital of the Qian Dynasty. There's nowhere the crown prince can't go. You don't welcome me? What are you supposed to be?
You.
You are Chu Yunfeng, head of the Chu family, the great scholar of our time. Ye.
My respects.
I thought only the crown prince of the southern border kingdom was rude and overbearing. Didn't expect that even today's great scholar is just the same, with no manners at all.
The Great Qian Dynasty was founded through war. We scholars despise keeping company with warriors, even if you're the crown prince.
I, too, am a scholar, more or less.
There are many scholars, but you, Ye Ju, are certainly not among them. Who in the world doesn't know that you can barely read a few words? What right do you have to make my master treat you with courtesy?
Since you say I can barely read, fine. Do you dare have a battle of wits with me right here?
You dare compete with me? Fine. I'll give you a chance. If you lose, get on your knees, apologize to my master, and kowtow for forgiveness.
Fine. If you lose,
From now on,
you may no longer call yourself this crown prince, but this little cur. We'll use everything in sight in this tavern as the theme.
fine, then I, this crown prince, will show you that even among crown princes, there are levels. I happen to have a poem that fits the theme. Master, please judge it. A brute should stop dreaming.
This half a poem may not be very polished, but it has a charm of its own. This sharply satirical, fits Great Qian pretty well. Not bad.
You call that a poem? Master Chu, you've completely disgraced yourself. And you're praising that garbage verse?
You,
Stop talking tough. If you've got the skill, compose one yourself.
Then listen up. By the riverside islet, the ospreys cry. A graceful lady is the perfect match for a gentleman.
You barely know any words. How could you have written that poem? I know. You bought that poem from some other gifted scholar, didn't you?
Bullshit. The moment I saw Miss Chu's beauty, the poem came to me.
You shameless creep.
How dare you flirt with my crown prince's fiancée, today? If you don't kneel and apologize, my southern border kingdom will never let this go.
Right now, you should be calling yourself a mangy cur. I merely wrote a poem to express my admiration for Miss Chu. If even that is wrong, then all the many stories about Miss Chu heard in the distant southern border kingdom must be wrong. But I heard Miss Chu. Since childhood, your father came to force a marriage alliance between the House of Chu and the royal family. A marriage pact. Listen to that. Is that what a decent person would do?
How dare you slander my imperial father?
I only stated a fact, and you're furious. By your logic, after mocking my Great Qian Dynasty just now. Shouldn't your whole clan be executed?
You.
Your Highness Ye, what you just said was rather inappropriate, wasn't it? My daughter and the Crown Prince grew up together as childhood sweethearts. The royal family and my House of Chu. Your statuses match too. This is a blessing from heaven.
Did you hear that?
I've heard the House of Chu is the foremost family of scholars in the southern realm, noble and unbending. But seeing it today, it's nothing but a joke. The head of the House of Chu is just a sniveling sycophant.
Ye, first you humiliated my imperial father, and now you slander Master Chu, today. You must kneel and admit you're wrong, or I don't mind teaching you a lesson for the Emperor of Qian.
How dare you? You dare touch the Crown Prince of Great Qian and court death?
So what if he's the Crown Prince of Great Qian? If you did wrong, you still kneel and admit it.
You're really full of yourself. You think this is your southern frontier kingdom?
Get him. Take ye down and make him kneel and kowtow in apology.
The weak, useless fool of a crown prince of Great Qian actually knows martial arts. How is that possible?
How did you do it? Ye moved so fast, I couldn't see clearly. Doesn't that mean ye isn't a dumb, useless fool? But a master of brains and brawn. Damn you, Ye Ying. Why didn't you tell me this?
Kill 1 in 10 steps, leave no trace in 1,000 miles. You dare attack in Great Qian's capital and mock Great Qian? Now! It's your turn to kneel.
You dare kill me? Do you want Great Qian to go to war with my southern frontier kingdom?
War? Isn't that exactly what your southern frontier emperor wants? If I kill you, then I'll be giving your southern frontier kingdom a reason to start one. You die. Or kneel. Good. For not bowing to an enemy crown prince, you have my respect. Since your southern kingdom wants war, then I will give you war. I really overestimated you.
What do you want?
Speak. You're a mongrel.
Don't push your luck.
I'm only asking you to honor our wager. How is that pushing your luck?
I'm Slim Hound.
Good. The one in the literary match against Great Qian. Should be this Lady Chu, right?
That would be me.
Lady Chu, in the literary contest, please give it your all. Don't be like before, with the Southern Frontier Kingdom. Making excuses just to win with words.
You.
What about you? You should be thanking me. I'll give you time to amuse me. Otherwise, none of you are leaving here today.
Your Highness Ye, this guard laid hands on you just now. Killing him is no great loss. But just now, you insulted our House of Chu, calling us petty flatterers. For that, you owe me, Chu, an explanation. Otherwise, I will never let this go. I will never let this go.
Then I'd like to see what you can do if you refuse to let it go. I've heard Miss Chu and Fierce Meow have met quite a few times, and they were even childhood sweethearts. If the two were truly in love, I'm afraid Gong would have married her long ago. What I say is the truth, isn't it? If it's the truth, then how is it an insult? Or are you saying you're really insulting, you know that? A cheap little clown desperate for attention. A complete idiot. If you ask me, you two are a perfect match.
Your Highness truly lives up to being the...
You can endure what ordinary people can.
With that kind of character, you'll surely lead our southern frontier ancient kingdom to prosperity one day.
As expected, only Mr. Chu can see my true intentions. Only that fool Ye. Really thought I was afraid, never realizing. I was just throwing him off on purpose.
I'm ashamed to say it, but I almost fell for his trick. That brat is rude and shameless. I will make Great Qian lose all its dignity.
Sir. Have you found a way to deal with Great Qian?
For now, let me keep it a secret. On the day of the debate, I'll make Yi and Great Qian fall flat on their faces.
You killed a guard from the ancient kingdom of Southern Frontier?
It is true.
Ye has some nerve. Doesn't he know this will bring huge trouble to Great Qian?
I think so too. That's why I came to discuss this with your Highness. The Crown Prince is foolish, even if the ancient kingdom of Southern Frontier, mocking him as weak and useless, but he still couldn't kill the Southern Frontier envoy before Chu Yunfeng. How will the scholars of the realm see Great Qian now?
That's not all. He even made up a filthy poem
to tease Chu Mengyao, and on top of that he mocked Chu Yunfeng, calling him a petty snob.
Bastard. Ye. He's completely disgraced Great Qian. I'm taking men right now to seize Ye, and bring him to apologize to the Southern Frontier envoy.
Yes.
If I can win over Cloud Peak of Chu, it'll raise my standing among the scholars. Then more people will back me.
Your Highness, I just don't get it. Why not kill that fierce Meow Man while we have the chance?
We can't just not kill him, we have to let him stir things up. The harder he jumps, the more time I have to prepare. Got it?
Your Highness, looks like something happened over there.
What are you doing?
So you weren't in the Eastern Palace. Leaf, do you know how much trouble you caused? Who gave you the nerve to kill the Southern Border envoy?
That Meow brute made me kneel, so I killed him. What's wrong with that?
He told you to kneel. Why didn't you? And you even dare to fight them? Even if you are the Crown Prince, I can't just watch you bring disaster on Great Qian. Now go kneel before the Southern Border envoy and apologize.
The Son of Heaven's sword is here. Imperial Father bestowed this sword on me. If I use it to kill you, you should know what that means, right?
Take the Son of Heaven's sword. How is it in your hands?
You must have stolen it.
Ye. How dare you? You even stole the Son of Heaven's sword.
Seize him. His Majesty arrives.
Your son greets you, Father Emperor.
Rise.
Thank you, Father Emperor.
What are you doing?
Father Emperor, I accuse Crown Prince Ye. He not only stole your Son of Heaven's sword, he also used it. He slaughtered the Southern envoys. I came to seize him myself and make him apologize to the Southern envoys, but the Crown Prince failed to see my good and he even tried to fight back.
I gave him the sword of the Son of Heaven.
Father,
How could you?
give him the sword of the Son of Heaven?
Second Prince, do I need your approval for who I give things to?
I wouldn't dare. But The Crown Prince.
Are you really a Prince of Great Qian, or a Prince of the Southern Frontier Kingdom?
I am, of course, a Prince of Great Qian. That's exactly why I always act in Great Qian's best interest.
Your Majesty, the second prince has Great Qian's interests at heart. The crown prince slaughtered the envoys. This is destroying the peaceful ties between our two nations, and it will bring Great Qian a terrible disaster, Your Majesty. I beg you to think of Great Qian's people and strip Ye of his title as crown prince. Then offer apology gift to the Southern Frontier Kingdom.
I was just thinking about who to kill first, and now you jumped right out yourself. Then I'll start with you, Minister of Rights. Father, I accuse Minister of Rights Wang Wei. Crimes are many, and the witnesses and evidence are solid. I have investigated everything clearly.
Do not slander this minister. I have given my all to Great Qian. How could my crimes be countless?
Minister of Rights Victor Gray has been having an affair with his wife behind His Majesty's back. Did you know about this?
Vi Victor Gray, is this true?
Your Majesty, that's my wife, Your Majesty.
Just because she's your wife doesn't mean you can have an affair with her. What kind of conduct is that? Do you even have any respect for His Majesty?
The Crown Prince is right. Victor Gray, tell us, when did you start this affair with your wife?
Your Majesty, she's my wife, Your Majesty.
Guards, the Minister of Rights knows nothing of proper conduct. Drag him out and behead him as a warning.
Your Majesty.
Wise as always, Father Emperor.
Your Majesty, I'm innocent. That's my wife.
Father Emperor, Minister Wang.
I remember telling you yesterday to go back and reflect. So now you're ignoring my words, is that it? You actually brought people to storm the Eastern Palace. Tomorrow will you bring people into the Imperial Palace and force me to abdicate?
I would never dare.
Wouldn't dare? You've probably thought about it plenty of times. I won't repeat myself. Get out.
Yes, yes.
Oh, and you too. Couldn't you come up with a better excuse?
That excuse was a bit rushed. Next time, your son will catch them in bed.
Now that's more like it. Just deal with one thing first. Get ready for the literary match.
Rest assured, Father. I won't let you down.
You're shameless.
Come on, you're the one who seduced me first. When you were seducing me. Weren't you pretty eager?
Your Highness, did you forget? Isn't today the day of the literary contest between Great Qian and the Southern Frontier Kingdom?
Time flies.
Your Highness told me to stall for time. Ye has been with me these past 2 days and had no time to write any poems. Our Southern Frontier Kingdom is sure to win.
Your Majesty of Qian, what time is it? Why hasn't the match started?
Wait a little longer.
Your Majesty of Qian, could it be you're waiting for the Crown Prince?
That's right. The Crown Prince is helping me with state affairs today. He's worn out, so maybe he needs a bit more sleep.
Your Majesty of Qian, I'm afraid the Crown Prince doesn't dare show up. Those tricks he wanted are just cheap schemes. They might fool the people of Great Qian, but he was worried I would be here to expose him. He'd be humiliated in the main hall, so he's too scared to come, isn't he?
Father. I said some things about you, but every word was true and fair. Nothing wrong there. But you. While I was away, you spread lies and slander. I can make fierce meow.
Kneel and beg.
And I can cut out your tongue.
I thought you wouldn't dare come. Didn't expect you to be even thicker-skinned than I imagine. You really make this old man admire you. How dare you hit me?
Your Highness, what are you doing? Your Highness.
Silence.
I'm hitting you. Where is this? This is the Hall of Splendor, not the Chu family's outhouse. You don't fart nonsense here.
You.
I am the Crown Prince of Great Qian. You don't use the proper honorific, but dare mock me. Even if I kill you, it'd be justified. And you call yourself a scholar, don't even know basic etiquette. This great scholar must have been bought with money. Miao Ren Meng, is this what passes for a great scholar in your ancient southern kingdom? Making a fool of yourself in your own country would be bad, but you had to come to Great Qian to be embarrassed here too.
You.
What do you mean, you? Was I wrong? Did you follow proper etiquette?
Yi, don't get too full of yourself. Your Majesty, Emperor of Qian, now that Yi is here, our contest can begin.
Let's begin.
Miss Chu, the next match is up to you.
Your Majesty of Qian, today's duel is a poetry match. We each give the first line, and the other answers with the second. I hope Great Qian won't pad things out with trash verses.
That goes for you too. Give us your line.
Since the crown prince can't wait, first line, in 10 steps, one man falls, across 1,000 miles, no trace is left.
Are the people of the southern frontier kingdom really this shameless?
Did you write the poem yourselves?
That was written by our crown prince.
3 days ago. So this is the great scholar Chu family? Absolutely shameless.
The poem of Crown Prince.
You stole it and used it and you still have the nerve? This was clearly your fault, and you're blaming us? This poem was written by the sages of our ancient southern frontier kingdom, yet Elora took it and passed it off as her own to seem learned. Isn't that shameless?
Elora is just a weak, useless fool. You don't really think she wrote this poem, do you? That is a poem by the sages of our ancient southern frontier kingdom. This book records every surviving fragment written by all the sages of our ancient southern frontier kingdom, and this poem is in it.
You say this poem was written by the sages of your southern frontier kingdom, so why hasn't such a fine poem become famous across the world?
You brat, you still argue? Every poem by the sages of the ancient southern frontier kingdom has been passed down for ages. It's just that people of Great Qian
Aren't worthy of seeing it.
And so,
here in your Great Qian,
It could never catch on.
this book of poems is proof.
fine. Let's put aside for now whether this poem belongs to your ancient sages. Let's settle this properly. What do you mean? Did you take what I just said as nothing? You kept saying yeah and calling him a brat. Go on. How do you want to die?
You.
Why you? What you? If I don't kill you, word gets out, and our Grand Qian royal house will have that rotten scholar from the House of Chu standing over us.
Your Highness, the crown prince, my father only misspoke.
Ye, as the crown prince of Grand Qian, can't you be a little more broad-minded like this prince?
Broad-minded, huh? Fine, fine. You said that yourself. Hope you're still broad-minded in a minute. Everyone, you all heard it. Crown Prince Meow said he's broad-minded. Come, shout it with me, Meow Lapdog. Meow Lapdog, shout it.
Milo Hound.
Milo Hound.
Milo Hound, that's more like it. Next, follow my lead and shout with me. Milo Hound.
Milo Hound. Milo Hound. Milo Hound.
Enough. Enough.
Your Highness, what do you mean by humiliating our crown prince like this?
Watch it, or I'll charge you with slander. It was clearly your crown prince who said his heart was especially broad. After hearing that, I totally agreed. I just wanted to see how broad-minded your crown prince really is. Is that wrong too? Or are you saying your words are nothing but hot air?
You.
Grand Qian Symphony. Continue. Ready. 3, 2.
Enough.
You can't take it already? Look at you. Weren't you the one who said you were so broad-minded? Everybody, look. His face is red as a monkey's but Ye.
Stop twisting the truth. You think this trick can distract from you stole poetry from our ancient southern frontier kingdom? The truth.
Alright, enough with this monkey butt.
You've seen just about enough, haven't you?
In this poem, to Li Yong, your ancient sages of the southern frontier kingdom only wrote, one day the great rock rides the wind and rises, soaring straight up 90,000 miles. Even if the wind dies and it comes back down, it can still churn the vast sea. That's all, just those 4 lines. I have completed the last 4 lines for you. The world sees my style as ever strange. When they hear my bold words, they all sneer coldly. Even Master Xian once feared the younger generation. A true man should never look down on the young. Old man of Chu, what do you think of the 4 lines I added?
Brilliant. The first half paints
A lofty ambition.
with stunning force, while your Highness's second half lays bare the rivalry
The pecking order.
and arrogance among scholars, mocking them as worthless.
Yale. Prince Yale, don't get so cocky. Who knows if you even wrote that poem? Someone must have finished it for you and you stole it by force.
That's right, Yale. Everyone knows you're a weak, useless fool who can barely read a few words. Could you write lines like that?
You should finish the second half of Kill One Man in 10 Steps, Leave No Trace for 1,000 Miles.
Shameless. This poem is by the sages of your southern frontier kingdom. For centuries, no one has completed it. How do you even have the nerve to bring it out?
Just as Crown Prince said, your southern frontier kingdom full of petty men, using the words of your ancestors to compete with Great Qian. You have no shame at all.
I can't believe Great Qian has a gifted scholar who can complete.
I must force ye
to hand scholar over. That man should serve me.
Your Highness, can this poem be completed?
This farce should end now.
You, seriously?
I won't just finish this poem. The lines I write next will live on for ages. For hundreds, thousands of years, people will recite them, and the scholars of the southern border, no matter how bitter they are, will still read my verses and admire them from the heart. I won't just complete the second half of the poem. I'll fill in the missing beginning too. Great Qian, tasseled barbarian caps. A saber gleams like frost and snow, a silver saddle shines on a white horse. Swift as a shooting star at his back, in 10 steps, he kills one man, across 1,000 miles, he leaves no trace. When it's done, I brush off my sleeves and leave, hiding my deeds and name deep away. I once drank at Xinling in passing, my sword laid across my knees. I was about to roast and raised a cup to Ho Ying. After 3 cups, a promise is spoken. With 5 sacred peaks made light, once dizzy and flushed, my spirit rises like a rainbow. To save Zhao, I swung the golden hammer. Stunned in Handan County, 2 heroes famed through ages, their glory blazing over Daliang City. Though they die, their chivalrous spirit still smells sweet, shaming the so-called heroes of this world. Who can spend his life writing in the pavilion? Gray-haired, buried in the great mystery canon?
Every word mocked the Great Qian Dynasty, saying a nation built on arms breeds brutes unfit for learning. So Ye answered back, praising the valor of Great Qian soldiers.
That was a slap in our face. And those lines, how could he possibly have written them?
Your Majesty.
His Highness the Crown Prince really did compose it.
Okay.
The Crown Prince of Great Qian isn't as rumored. Not stupid, not useless. On the contrary, he's handsome and talented.
Are you mocking the scholars of the southern frontier kingdom?
You're shameless and despicable.
Runt. How am I shameless?
I kill a man in 10 steps and leave no trace. I'm afraid this is your favorite line. Isn't it? That's why you've studied it so hard for years, and even today you still haven't figured it out. You completed the poem and turned it into a full poem. Next, let the Great Qian Dynasty set the challenge. But let's be clear. We of the southern frontier ancient kingdom may quote the poems of the sages. That's only fair, but you people still don't deserve to.
People from the southern frontier ancient kingdom pull these tricks. We of the Great Qian Dynasty are hot-blooded men. We'd never do something like living off old glory just to put on a show.
Drop the act. Your Great Qian doesn't have any timeless masterpieces at all. And you think you can create a masterpiece that lasts? What a joke. You'll make everyone laugh.
Shrimp. Then listen well. Drunk, I trim the lamp and gaze at my sword. In dreams, I hear horns sounding through the camp. 800 miles away, the war horns blare, 50 strings echo frontier songs. Autumn troops assemble on the battlefield. Begin.
Impossible. There's no way you wrote this.
No.
No? How could there be no such thing?
This must be a verse from my ancient southern border kingdom.
Your Highness, what is this poem called?
This poem is called Breaking the Battle Lines. I only recited the first half just now. I finished the second half. Let's see if anyone from the southern border kingdom can do it. And do better than my second half. Miss Chu, well, have you thought of a second half? But let's be clear first, don't use any trash lines to pad it out.
Now, this verse may be a timeless classic, but you don't need to be afraid. Ye Ying is just putting on airs. He doesn't have a fitting second half. If you've got anything close, just say it. We can save the southern border kingdom's honor.
I see. He's trying to pressure me. I didn't expect you to be this shameless.
Mr. Chu is right. Most poems written by our southern border kingdom sages only have the first half, and that fool leaf, no less. I think this poem wasn't written by Leaf at all. It means the Great Qian Dynasty has produced another peerless genius. What a Great Qian Dynasty indeed. How shameless. To make your crown prince look good, you do something as vile and disgraceful. Today, the crown prince of the Great Qian Dynasty will be called a thief of another man's verse. This will spread across all kingdoms. You can't finish the second half, so you accuse the crown prince of stealing another's poem? Looks to me like all you're good at is talking. What? Did I expose the truth and make you lash out in humiliation?
What did you just call me? It's okay, don't be nervous. Feeling dizzy is normal.
Ye, how dare you kill an envoy of the ancient kingdom of southern frontier?
Did you scare the young lady? Guards! Take this man. And throw him out. Do you all think I'm joking? You keep insulting me again and again, or is it because he kept defending me? And I didn't touch him, that made you think I'm easy to bully? If I don't kill him, it's because he's one side of the duel. If I killed him, I'd worry you'd say I was scared. Too scared for a contest of words. And you, provoking the Qian royal house. I didn't kill you because I think you're amusing. Miss Chu. Go on.
In the peach grove, spring stirs, flowers fall like stars. When spring comes, they dance in grace. In return, peach fragrance fills the air, longed for by all.
Good. This second half brings the spring in the peach grove vividly to life, and the season of harvest is rich with peach fragrance. Ye. Are you convinced now?
That's what I just came up with. But, battlefield, she was talking about peach blossoms. That doesn't match. That's it. Yale.
Your Highness, if you think my verses aren't good, then say a few lines you think are better.
No, if this keeps up, Yale will steal all the spotlight. Father, let Master Zane compose the rest of the poems. This ancient southern kingdom chooses Chloe Dreamer to compete. Our great Qian never said only Yale could compete. Yale, why aren't you stepping down? Stop making a fool of yourself here.
Your servant, Zane Lienji, greets your majesty. Such a timeless line, how could I let Leaf get away with it? I've come up with a better next line than Dream Jade of Chu. Once I say it out loud, this masterpiece by Leaf will bear my name, and all the scholars under heaven will speak of me the most.
Master Zhao, I'll leave the rest to you.
Good, good, good. You truly are my loyal minister. We're about to win.
You can't wait to snatch the credit.
The Imperial Hospital is useless. They actually saved your life. At your age. Better stop making a fool of yourself. Forgot what I said. Get back.
You.
When this duel is over, I'll wipe out the Zhao household.
Yi, you caused this mess, and Master Zhao kindly came to clean it up for you, yet you still dare to run your mouth. You really don't know what's good for you.
I can't believe the Qian dynasty would arrange an engagement at a time like this. You have truly opened my eyes.
The people of the Great Qian Dynasty are all rude boors, so this is only natural for them.
Is it that funny? I think it's pretty funny too. Listen up, all of you. Breaking the formation. Drunk, I trim the lamp and gaze at my sword, dreaming of horns blowing through camp after camp. 800 li of roasted meat for the troops. 50 stringed lutes play songs of the frontier. Autumn on the battlefield, troops under review. War horses race like lightning, bows thunder as strings twang. To fulfill the ruler's dream of unifying the realm. To win glory in life and leave fame after death, alas, white hair comes too soon.
Impossible.
This can't be possible. Yet has not only written lines that could live for ages.
But a complete poem as well.
Does that mean Yet's learning surpasses the sages from the ancient southern frontier kingdom?
Impossible. Why would that be impossible?
You didn't write this. You've never been on a battlefield. How could you write a poem like this?
Exactly.
The first half of this poem is about troops assembling for battle. The second half is about the life of an old general fighting for the realm, and in the end, lamenting that he has grown old. Without living through it yourself, how could anyone write lines like these?
Son, did you write this poem? Say it in front of all the civil and military officials. I will see that justice is done for you.
Reporting to Father Emperor, this poem was indeed written by your son.
Bullshit. Ye who in all the realms doesn't know you're a weak, useless coward. You can barely read a few words, and you say you wrote this poem. Who would believe that?
Who said this poem? This was written for me. Where is General Zhou Tong?
I am here, Your Majesty.
This poem was written for General Zhou Tong to praise the soldiers of Great Qian. It tells of their heroic deeds after years of guarding the frontier.
That's true. Old General Zhou fought for the nation his whole life. Isn't that exactly what this poem describes? Elder Zhou's life story?
So this poem is based on General Zhang Chao's life.
I'm really jealous. Congrats, General Chao.
Your name will live on forever. I, General Zhang Chao, thank Your Highness for this poem.
General Chao has given his all for Great Qian. This is what you deserve. Well, anything else to say?
Beauty.
You.
You're mine now.
Your Highness, please show some respect.
Your Highness, a loss is a loss.
What do you mean? Let go of my daughter.
Don't you know? This was a bet between me and him. He lost his engagement. To me. What?
Ye, you bastard.
The Miao are fierce.
Is what he said true?
Master Chu.
Back then, His Highness the Crown
Was also forced by that Lord Yi. And fell into his trap.
Forced and set up? Looks to me like Miao Renmeng never took our House of Chu seriously at all.
Yao is not only breathtakingly beautiful. Even these little hands of hers. They all have a special scent. I bet. Your body smells even better.
Leaf, damn you.
Let go. Let go of me.
Let go. I know women best. No, don't. Oh yes, I do. Let go. Then don't let go. Bring me the marriage contract.
No way.
Trying to back out, the crown prince of the ancient southern frontier kingdom won't honor his bet, then may I take that to mean? You use this wager to deceive Great Qian, to deceive our emperor? Win, and you take the prize. Lose. And you try to weasel out of it?
Fine. I'll give it.
The Miao are fierce. What do you take my House of Chu for? I, Cloud Peak Chu, swear that once I return home, I will expose everything you've done.
Father-in-law, I think you'd better stay in Great Qian. Keep what happened today locked in your heart. Only then will your family in the ancient kingdom of the southern frontier be safe.
Damn you. Leaf, you deserve to die.
What karma. I never thought our House of Chu would end up like this today.
What? Judging by that look on your face, you don't seem convinced. How about this? I will. I'll give you one more chance. Let's bet again.
How do you want to do this?
A duel.
If I win, give me back the marriage contract.
Impossible. In your eyes. Yao Yao is just some item to trade around, but to me, she's a living, breathing person. I may have won her betrothal, but if she doesn't want it, I won't force her.
You.
Your Highness, my daughter is not a prize in your wager. Don't bring up the marriage again.
Fine. If I win, White Tiger Ridge is still mine. Once the grand plan succeeds, I'll deal with you disobedient father and daughter myself.
No,
Your Highness.
this is not for you to decide. Ye, why aren't you on knees? Apologize.
Crown Prince, I allow it.
Father, you mustn't. This Ye is being absurd.
Has it only been 2 days and you've already ignored my words?
I wouldn't dare.
Crown Prince, go on.
Yes. Yes, father. If you win, White Tiger Ridge is yours. But if you lose, I want you to open the gates of West Liang City yourself. To welcome me after taking Westreach.
Fine, but I set the rules for the duel. 5 against 5 until one side is defeated.
Agreed. I'll give you a month. Right back and gather your men. I hope this time you won't let me down.
Your Highness, His Majesty has told me why you want the other 2 places in the southern frontier kingdom, so they can join White Tiger Ridge and form a natural barrier for attack and defense. But this servant still doesn't understand the wager of your martial contest. Why make fierce of the Miao people welcome you into the city? That doesn't seem to bring any real benefit.
Son, there are no outsiders here now. Tell me what you're really thinking.
Father, General Zhou, I'm sure you both know very well that the southern frontier kingdom cannot be exchanged. For the siege of the city, even if we're in the right, a hard assault would still cost us dearly. But now things are different. If I go to Xiliang City, I'll draw the attention of the ancient kingdoms of the southern frontier, then Chima City will let its guard down. When that happens, General Zhou can strike and take Chima City, with White Tiger Ridge to attack Xiliang City, and with me working from the inside, we'll definitely catch the southern frontier kingdoms off guard.
Brilliant. But if we do that, Your Highness, you'll be putting yourself in grave danger. No, we can't allow it.
This little danger is nothing. Only this can break the current deadlock. Besides, I've prepared a surprise for the army.
What surprise?
Father, wait a few days. You'll see during the martial contest. By then, take Xiliang City.
Nothing to fear.
But I still need your help, Father.
What do you need me to do?
Help me secretly gather the finest craftsmen. The more, the better.
All right. I just want to see what kind of surprise you have for me.
Then I will take my leave now.
Zhou Tong, what do you think of the prince?
He keeps his edge hidden, then stuns a world in one move. A rare talent indeed. He is the young dragon of Great Qian.
A rare young talent indeed. You think very highly of that boy.
Your Highness, we can't let Leaf Ji go on like this, or once he secures his place as crown prince, everything you have will be lost.
His Majesty was going to strip him of the title before, but not only did that not happen, he started to grow dissatisfied with me.
Right now, all of His Majesty's attention is on him. It's not wise to make any big moves. At this point, the only way is to ruin his reputation and make His Majesty disappointed in him so that His Majesty's attention can return to you.
Frame him? His Majesty probably won't care.
That depends on the threat. If this matter drags me in, Your Highness, do you think His Majesty will take it seriously?
Master Zhao, you're going in person?
That's right. He humiliated me again and again. It's time he learned his lesson.
My lady, my beauty, my beloved consort, come, let your husband hold you. Today, your husband is worn out. Let your husband sleep soundly in your arms.
Get on your knees.
You dare kick me? Looks like you need a beating again.
Today, I'm going to teach you a brutal lesson.
You've gotten bolder. Raising poisonous bugs in the Eastern Palace was enough, and now you lay a hand on me. Or is it that you think these poisonous bugs can do anything to me?
You're about to die, and you still put on a brave front. These parasite bugs of mine were specially bred. One bite, and you'll be in agony. What are you doing? Don't tell me.
These little snacks taste pretty unique. Looks like you really put your heart into raising them.
You called them little snacks.
Back in my years as an assassin, I'd stay in one place for days. I've eaten all kinds of things. But these little snacks, they do nothing to me.
Bluffing. Get him.
I told you it wouldn't work. Why won't you listen?
This, impossible.
Goodness.
Why out of control?
Any living thing has instincts, to fear the strong and avoid harm. From me. They sensed the aura of the top of the food chain, so they got scared.
What instincts? I don't believe it. I'm their master.
Get out.
This. What are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? You've been so disobedient. Of course I'm going to spank you. Your butt, so you learn who really rules the Eastern Palace. But before that, I need to check if there are any other parasites in your body.
There's really nothing else.
What? You want it again?
I could kill you.
Didn't look that way to me. Last night, you were pretty into it.
I can't beat you anyway. What else could I do? Instead of wasting my effort, I'd rather.
The ancients really were wise. Their idioms say it best.
What idiom? You. Don't you have things to do today? Get up already.
These are the weapon blueprints I designed. Can you forge it within 5 days?
Teach this.
Your Highness, are you sure this is a weapon? Every part is tiny. Some are even smaller than a pebble, and it has no edges, so how could it hurt anyone?
That's none of your concern. Just make it according to my drawings. If you succeed, I'll give you even better designs.
I will not fail your Majesty and your Highness. It's just this, if you want to produce it on a large scale, I'm afraid that's impossible.
Why?
No money.
That's none of your concern. I'll figure out the money myself.
I obey your Majesty's decree.
We have blueprints, and craftsmen Father Emperor assigned are arriving. The only headache now is the money. The treasury's been drained dry by those parasites. Where are we supposed to get any extra silver? Looks like I can only slaughter a little fat lamb. Let's see, which one should I pick?
Your Highness, Zhao Wanner, Grand Scholar Zhao Lianji, the Hanlon Academy's daughter, requests an audience.
Zhao Lianji's daughter. What's she here for? Doesn't she hate me to the bone? I don't know either, but she's already waiting in the reception hall. Isn't this little lamb delivering herself right to us? Go see her. That old bastard Julian Zhao actually has such a lovely daughter. Makes you wonder if his wife had her with someone else. Miss Zhao truly lives up to being Scholar Zhao's daughter. Graceful, refined, and beautiful indeed.
Wanya Zhao. Greetings, Your Highness Crown Prince.
Rise. I assume you've heard of the extraordinary talent I displayed in the Hall of Literary Glory. You've admired me for a long time and came here to see me, haven't you? Then again, compared to your father, who's only good at cheap tricks, I do stand out.
Your Highness's talent is renowned across the kingdoms. Ordinary men can't compare. Everyone is saying so. Your Highness, you have the soul of a great poet. You must know antiques and paintings as well. I have a painting and calligraphy piece I can't judge. So I came to ask for Your Highness's advice.
I pointed at Zillion Zhao's nose and cursed him out, and he still didn't get mad. Looks like he's up to something. The painting must have been tampered with. Miss Zhao, you're too polite. Scholar Zhao knows about calligraphy and painting. He has likely seen this piece. If even he couldn't be sure, then I, as a junior, would be even less able to judge it.
Your Highness, in some time it will be my father's 60th birthday. This painting is meant to be a birthday gift for my father. I was worried it might go wrong, so I came to ask Your Highness to appraise it. I hope Your Highness please don't turn down a humble girl.
All right then. I shall take a look for now. This is an aphrodisiac, so that's the trick they're playing. They're even using their own daughter as the stake. Miss Zora, you should smell it too. There's a strange fragrance in this scroll. It's good for the body.
You smell it too. Your Highness, what are you doing? Why you, let go of me. Your Highness, you're taking liberties with me. Someone, help. His Highness the Crown Prince is trying to force himself on me.
You should think this through. You've smelled the aphrodisiac too. After you call people in, what then? Then everyone will know. And as the daughter of Scholar Zane, you'll surely be cast aside by the world. Zane Reed will die, you will too. In death, you'll bear eternal disgrace. After I ascend the throne, I'll make your house of Chow a mark of shame, cursed by generations. But if you cooperate with me, I can still spare your life. You scholars and learned men care most about this, don't you?
I I've figured it out.
Good. I figured it out too.
Master Chow is sacrificing a daughter over this.
She's just one daughter. I have plenty of daughters. As long as she can leave Ye with a stain on his name, then her whole life will have been worth it. At last, she's done something for my old Zhao family, has made a contribution. Isn't that what daughters are for?
Master Zhao is right. A woman is nothing but a bargaining chip for profit.
Counting the time, it should be about right. Time to catch that cheating pair.
I can hardly wait.
Speak. Was it Zhao Lianji? Who sent you? Even now, you still won't tell me the truth. Have you thought about this? You treat him like your father, but does he treat you like daughter, if I'm not mistaken? You're nothing but a discarded pawn now that your job is done, and Zhao Lianzi is already on his way here. He may even be right outside the Eastern Palace, just not barging in yet. Let me guess. Once he sees you, he'll surely lash out at you, maybe even cut ties with you as his son. He might even throw your mother out of the Zhao residence.
No. He told me he would never do that.
Why don't we make a bet? If I win, you know what to do. I'll protect you and your mother, and I'll protect your reputation too.
Sister Wanner, I heard you prepared a birthday gift for Master Zhao and came to Ying to praise an ancient painting. This Ye Ying is lustful. I was afraid he'd take liberties with you, so I hurried over with Master Zhao. Are you in there?
Well, someone I never expected has shown up.
Get out of the...
This prince is looking for someone.
Who gave you the...
To block me? You, Yi. You've got some nerve. How dare you force yourself on Master Zhao's daughter? Do you even have any respect for his majesty?
As a daughter of the Zhao family, do you have any sense of shame?
Master Zhao, your daughter.
You're done for. You're completely done for. I've already told his majesty. He'll be here any minute.
His Majesty has arrived.
Greetings, father.
What happened?
Your Majesty, uphold justice for this old servant. The crown prince lured my daughter and used despicable tricks. He forced her to submit.
Crown Prince, what first in harness in the way?
Father, you're a little late.
What do you mean?
If you'd come earlier, you would have heard them. That's not what they were saying now. They were saying Wanner was going to prepare birthday gift for Zhao Lianji and came to see me, asking me to review her calligraphy and painting. But now it's turned into me tricking Zhao Wanner into the Eastern Palace. Everyone in my palace heard it.
Father, Master Zhao didn't know before that Wanner was presenting a painting. He mistakenly thought Yi had tricked Wanner into the palace. Driven by lust, here in the palace. Rape Wanner. Father, please stand up for Master Zhao.
Your Majesty, please stand up for this old servant. Crown Prince, is what they said true?
But one thing I need to correct. How could I have raped Wanner? Wanner and I. It was mutual love. How did it turn so filthy coming from you?
Bullshit. Father, he's never even met Wanner. How could they be in love?
Exactly.
You say I forced myself on her. Did you see it yourself?
Zoe Grace, Dormasha, so you speak.
This painting truly is exquisite. It even carries Zoe Grace's sweet scent.
The crown prince and I really are in love. I don't know how, but we just couldn't help ourselves.
What's going on? This isn't what Master Zhu planned.
How dare this unfilial girl defy me? You shameless woman. You've dragged the house of Rowan through the mud. Today you colluded with Elias. If you don't tell the truth, you and your mother get out of House Rowan.
Father Emperor.
I accuse Rowan Lance of framing me. I accuse Rowan Lance of framing me.
Elias, you can speak carelessly about food, but not about this. How have I framed you?
Everyone here heard it. Ren already told us what happened, and you kept hinting at her, using her mother to threaten her. Threaten her into what? To warn her what to say and what not to. Do you really think we're all fools?
Take this.
Yayo, quit overthinking it. The truth is right here.
Exactly.
What truth? If you hadn't said it, I almost forgot. Father Emperor, please stand up for me. Second Prince Yale Huiru set me up.
Why you stop slandering me?
Wana mentioned it just now. We were only examining an old painting and couldn't help getting intimate. Before, I didn't think much of it. But now that I think about it, someone was behind this, trying to frame me. Wana and I had just met. But even if we were drawn to each other, we wouldn't have fallen that hard. It all started after this painting was opened and a fragrance drifted out. So I suspect. Someone behind this drugged me and Wayne with an aphrodisiac. And the one who did it was... you.
Me? Father, he's slandering me.
Slandering me? Everyone in the Eastern Palace heard it. Joan came to me to appraise the old painting. From what was just said, Chao Liam clearly didn't know about it. Other than you, who else could it be?
Sambo.
Check this painting. See if it's been tampered with.
Yes. Interesting. A rare find. Your Majesty, this painting was tampered with. There are still traces of a mild aphrodisiac on it. This old servant would never be mistaken. Father, he's lying. Every word is false. This old eunuch is talking nonsense.
All the guards in my Eastern Palace heard it clearly. You even brought men and forced your way into my palace. If you didn't do this, then who did?
It was her. Yes, her. She wanted to seduce ye herself. This has nothing to do with me. I only heard that.
Father wants me to admit I seduced ye. How could it happen?
Zara Waverly, is what the second prince said true?
Your Majesty, please stand up for me. I had no idea there was an aphrodisiac in the painting.
Then where did that painting come from?
The second prince gave it to me.
Witness and evidence are both here. Second Prince, what else have you to say?
No, this man and woman were in on it.
They want to frame me. Then should I call in all the guards from the Eastern Palace and hear their account, the moment Waverly stepped into the Eastern Palace? You came barging in right after her with Zara Lance and the others. So who's framing who here?
Father, I didn't give that painting to Zara Waverly.
Then tell us, who is this painting really for?
Me.
Me what? Second Prince, I treated you like a true friend, and you actually plotted to frame an old minister's daughter.
Second brother, things have come to this. Are you still denying it?
Damn Yates, damn Joanna Zane. They set me up, and that old bastard Julian Zane dares to threaten me too. If I confess, Julian Zane will cut ties with me, and Great Qian scholars will turn against me. But if I don't, Father Emperor will despise me. Then I'll lose my chance at the Crown Prince title. To save myself, I need a scapegoat, Julian Zane. Don't blame me for being ruthless. Father Emperor, I know I was wrong. This painting really was... I gave it to Vivian Chow, but I had no idea there was an aphrodisiac in the painting. This painting was given to me by Leon Chow.
Second Prince, you...
Leon Chow, I've treated you well, haven't I? You framed the crown prince. Is this how you repay me?
Your Majesty, I'm innocent. You must stand up for me, Your Majesty. The second prince is framing me.
Bullshit. It was you. You told me the crown prince embarrassed you in court, and you wanted to teach him a lesson.
This...
Besides, this painting really was done by you. Father, if you don't believe me, send someone to check who bought this painting.
You...
I may not get along with the crown prince, but if I'd known you would use such methods to frame our royal house, I would never have helped you send that painting out, even if it killed me.
Ling.
Senbao.
Here.
Xiaolianxi framed the crown prince, defied the royal house, and intended to rebel and seize the heir's position. Such treason cannot be forgiven. Confiscate his property and wipe out his clan as a warning to others.
Yes.
Crown Prince, this matter started because of you, so you will handle the confiscation.
I obey, Father.
Zhao Wanner, you were a victim in this too. If you're willing, you may become the Crown Prince's secondary consort.
Thank you for your Majesty's great grace. I am willing.
As for you, I don't want to see you for a while.
Your Highness, we've checked. Zhao Lianji's estate, shops and silver come to 1,360,000 taels.
That's all.
You call that little?
He's the grand scholar of Great Qian, with countless students. Many send him gifts every year. How is it only this much? Did you pocket some of it?
No, Your Highness, I'm innocent. I remember now, Elias Hale was a womanizer, but he was also the greatest scholar, so he wouldn't snatch women by force. For the sake of reputation, he could only send betrothal gifts step by step. He married 1 or 2 wives every year. The wildest time, he took 7 wives in 1 year. Altogether now, he must have 82 wives. Look.
Isn't he afraid his kidneys will give out?
Your Highness, exactly. A huge chunk of Elias Hale's money was spent on buying tonics for that.
Other than saying I'm impressed, what else can I even say?
Your Highness, with so many, are they all sent to the court of entertainers?
If they all go to the court of entertainers, that'll just benefit those parasites instead, especially the students under him, who shamelessly call it taking care of the master's wife for him, while calling out his name and grinding against his lady. That scene, Xiang, really gets me going.
Isn't this
just a business that makes money? Do we have any brothels under the Eastern Palace?
Your Highness, do you really have no idea what you're like when you play dumb? Under the Eastern Palace? Forget businesses, we didn't even have bowls and chopsticks. When I first got here, I brought my own from home.
Forget it. Heaven cherishes all living things. I am not some utterly heartless man. Dismiss these women. Send them home. Let them find their own mothers. But this little bit of money isn't enough. We need to find a way to make more money.
Your Highness, that's easy. Other ministers have these things at home too.
You think I haven't thought of that? We can't touch those ministers yet, or the court will fall into chaos.
Then how about borrowing some from them?
You think I can borrow it? You're a genius. Go, bring me a brush and paper.
Yes. Your Highness, bad news. The officials heard you raided Zoran Lance's house. They've joined forces in court to pressure His Majesty, who wants you back at once.
That saves me the trouble of going there. Is Zhao Lianji still in prison?
He is being held in the imperial
Good, go. Cut off his head and bring it to me.
Yes, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, Master Zhao is the foremost scholar, a man of virtue and honor. He has devoted his life to Great Qian. His clash with the crown was because the crown prince achieved nothing. Please forgive him for his failure to guide the crown prince. The crown prince did not understand. He ransacked Master Zhao's home. This crown prince is a tragedy for Great Qian. Please release Master Zhao and give him justice. Your Majesty, even if Master Zhao is guilty, he does not deserve death. Everything Master Zhao did was for Great Qian. Your Majesty, please don't break the hearts of scholars across the realm. We agree.
You're all here. Crown Prince, the officials are accusing you. In front of everyone, explain why you arrested Justin Zhao.
Father kept the affairs of the Eastern Palace secret to test whether I could handle these officials. I see now. I thought I was being reckless, but Father still thinks I'm too restrained. Then let's make this one big. So you all think I shouldn't have killed Justin Zhao?
That's right. Do you know how much Master Zhao cared about you? Yet you ignored it and wasted all his teaching. Your Highness, you must release Master Zhao and apologize to him in person.
So that's what you want. You could have said it. Why make a scene? It's only Justin Zhao. You want him? Then I'll give him to you. This is Adrian Sharp. I wouldn't ignore your advice. You wanted him, so I gave him to you.
This is Master Adrian's head. How is that possible? He really cut off his head?
You wanted him whole. So I'll send the guards to deliver him to your home right now.
Why you actually killed Master Adrian?
Oh, you wanted Master Adrian alive? Why didn't you say so earlier? Then this is all on you. Don't blame me.
Your Highness, after what you did to Master Adrian, shouldn't you give the people an explanation?
So you all think I shouldn't kill Master Zhao?
That's right, Your Highness. You killed a loyal and righteous man. You no longer deserve to be crown prince. Today we will seek justice for Master Zhao.
Good. Then I'd like to see how many of you want to seek justice for Zhao Lianji. Step forward.
Your Highness, look. This is the will of the people. This is the stance. For the sake of the Great Qian Dynasty, we will never allow one like you to become heir. Otherwise, we would all be sinners against Great Qian.
Well said. You know, you two should do comedy. You almost made me laugh. Is there anyone else?
Your Highness, don't waste your breath. Today you must give Master Zhao and all of us an explanation.
So you think I had no right to kill Zhao Lianji, and that I should clear his name?
That's right.
Historians. Did you write it all down clearly?
Your Highness, everything has been recorded.
Good. Guards. Arrest all these traitors and their accomplices who tried to seize the imperial military power from me.
No, no. You. Let go of me, Minister Yi. What do you mean by this?
What do I mean? Before you people impeach me, didn't you bother to find out why I wanted Zhao Lianji dead? Ah, I forgot. I never had the news spread. And these guards, honestly, not even gossiping a little. One look and you can tell they're not pure Central Plains stock. Later on, I'm firing every last one of these guards. Let me tell you. This Zhao Lianji tried to set me up with an aphrodisiac. He wanted to use me to control the royal family, to control all of Great Qian. Luckily, by the wise and mighty, charming, loved by all, flowers bloom at the sight of
The Crown Prince. Too much.
Father, in your son's heart, none of that is an exaggeration. Father, so dazzling even carts blow wheels at the sight of you, soft.
That does fit me rather well.
You rebellious traitors, honestly. You want me to spare Zhao Lianji and even speak up for him? Your nerve is really getting bigger by the day. Now you do not bother to hide it, huh?
So that is how it is. Damn it. Damn it. Your Majesty, I knew nothing about this. I'm innocent. I'm not an ally of Victor Zhao.
You're claiming you're innocent now. Too late. As for the court historian, it's all written down clearly here, every word you just said.
No, we didn't know what Victor Zhao had done. We had no ties to him.
Father Emperor. I also have proof that Victor Zhao was secretly colluding with these traitorous rebels. Father Emperor. The ledger was seized from the House of Li. It records the dealings between Victor Zhao and these officials. Under the table deals, these people have probably been plotting rebellion for a long time.
How is that possible? Doing business with that pauper Zachary Reeve?
Zachary Reeve is poor. He lent his money to you people for your secret schemes. It's all written here, clear as day. Loan to Leo Mercer, 5 million strings of cash to buy weapons. No. Loan to Walter Shaw, 3 million strings to recruit men. Loan to Xavier Cole. 4 million strings to bribe court officials. Come, have a look yourselves, so you can't say I'm making this up. Come on.
His Highness added this himself, didn't he? I'm not seeing things, am I?
The ink's not even dry.
Forget it. Let's not cause trouble.
Let's just pretend we didn't see it. Your Highness. You just added that, didn't you?
Here's an honest man.
Is that so? By the way, what's your name?
I am Ho Liangping, Vice Minister of Revenue.
Come. Borrow 3 million strings of cash from Ho Liangping, Vice Minister of Revenue, for the purchase of grain and fodder. Borrowed 3 million strings of cash from Vice Minister of Revenue Marquis Ho Liangping to buy grain and fodder.
Why you? This is blatant slander.
Guards. Seize him.
No, Your Majesty. Mercy, Your Majesty.
You wretch, you almost let this slippery fish get away. Anyone else object?
How dare you frame us like this? You need evidence. There are no weapons in my house. I refuse to accept this.
Then I will let you die knowing the truth. Father Emperor, please come to Lida's residence and bear witness.
What's this kid thinking? There were no weapons in Lita's house at all. Could it be he already set it all up in advance?
Your Majesty. No.
Yi,
What else do you have to say for yourself?
you're celebrating too soon. Didn't you already put this weapon on?
But this slipped my mind. All the weapons are here. Your Highness, all the weapons are here. What are you trying to do?
Aren't these weapons?
No, no.
Father, the evidence is conclusive.
I was prepared. I knew you were bold. I didn't expect you to be this brazen.
Your Majesty, I'm innocent, Your Majesty.
Leave since the evidence is solid, arrest him and deal with him along with Sickle Zhao.
Ye Tianxiang, you and your father deserve a horrible death. Your words, not mine. Look at yourself.
The evidence just now really wasn't quite enough. But now you've openly insulted my imperial father. Now you've landed right in my hands. Take him away. The rest of you. Confiscate their property. You.
8 years old.
Sure enough, anyone who can become the ruler of a nation who fights a bloody path through all the princes is no simple man. Right after men like Zhao Lianji died, a group of officials were immediately promoted several ranks and stood firm in the court. So, Father Emperor hasn't gone blind with age. Then how did this court end up back the way it was before? I really can't figure it out.
Your Highness, the thing you wanted is finished. Yu Siqing made it, but he was busy, so I brought it to you first.
It's ready.
Your Highness, can this little hunk of iron really kill someone when you throw it?
Today, I will show you something from the industrial age. A divine weapon. Now you see how powerful it is.
I can't believe such a holy artifact exists.
Next comes the combat round. If only it could be made with great mercy and compassion.
Great mercy and compassion? Your Highness, is it a bodhisattva?
Of course.
A bodhisattva saves all living beings.
Save all.
Your Highness, good news. Our message reached the capital, and His Majesty sent the 5 greatest masters of the ancient realm's martial world. They're coming to back us up.
Really?
They're already on the way.
Good. This time, I'll slaughter every last one of Great Qian's men. By the way, no word from Ye Ying's side.
Your Highness, our messages to Ye Ying vanished. There's been no reply. I think she's betrayed us.
Damn it. Once tournament is over, seize her. How dare she betray me? I'll make her wish she were dead. Your Majesty of Qian. Not long ago, the Crown Prince of Great Qian moved against the court's top ministers. That stirred up public fury. And now he's not here. Was he assassinated?
Great Qian made a bloodthirsty man crown prince? You want Great Qian to fall, don't you? How dare? This is Great Qian. How dare you act wild here and insult our crown prince? I'll
Cut you down.
So you're Zhou Tong, Great Qian's Grand General. Is there no one left in Great Qian? You're really sending this old relic into battle in armor?
You?
What? Don't tell me you're the one fighting today. With those old arms and legs, can you even lift a blade? Don't wear yourself out and end up gasping for air. Then people will say our southern frontier kingdom bullies the elderly.
Exactly. I may be old, but I can still cut down the likes of you.
Looks like Great Qian really has no one left.
Bastard. Say Great Qian has no one? Great Qian was built on martial strength. We have talent everywhere. Pick anyone, and they can beat your ancient kingdoms.
At Wenhua Hall, you competed in letters. Your southern frontier ancient kingdom used every scheme in the book, shameless tricks and dirty tactics. And you still didn't beat the Crown Prince. Now it's a martial contest. The Crown Prince isn't here. And now you think you've got this? Just like southern frontier, only good with your mouth, a state built on words.
Honestly, look at that. His Majesty the Qian Emperor is right. But today is a martial contest. So I'll let you see the 5 greatest fighters of the southern frontier kingdom.
dictates this. Are these soldiers? Look at how they're dressed. They don't look like soldiers at all, more like wandering fighters. Your eyes aren't fooling you. The Southern Frontier Kingdom is using men from the martial world to fight. How shameless. Shameless.
Back at the Wenhua Hall match, those were the rules your Southern Frontier Kingdom set. And today you actually go back on your word.
Your Majesty, Qian Emperor, I never said martial world outsiders couldn't be used. And I didn't break any rules either. They are also citizens of my Southern Frontier Kingdom. Is that wrong? You could also invite martial arts masters from the Jianghu. You didn't have time to recruit anyone. Well, then you can't blame me.
Oh, it's so lively here. Father Emperor, I came late. Lately, I barely rested because of the martial contest. I hope Father Emperor will forgive me.
Haven't you gone to rest yet?
Word has already come in.
I'd be embarrassed to call you out on it. Then thank you for your hard work, Crown Prince.
This is my duty as your son. Slim Hound. I was late today because my crown princess was clinging to me so tightly. The women of your Southern Frontier Kingdom are so delicate.
Damn woman, how dare you betray me? Ye, you're all talk. In today's martial contest, I'll show Great Qian what we've got. The Southern Frontier Kingdom is formidable.
If that's the case, then let's begin. Great Qian was founded on martial strength. You think we're afraid of you?
Liu Taiyu. I volunteer to fight for the Southern Frontier Kingdom. You brats of Great Qian. Who dares step up and act out of line?
Liu Taiyu. You're Liu Taiyu, second strongest of the Southern Frontier Kingdom's 5 masters? Liu Taiyu, the barbaric god Fist King.
That's right.
He's Li Tai's son, the man who killed the general of the Southern Frontier Ancient Kingdom with one punch.
Didn't expect anyone in this backwater to know who I am.
You brute, let me have a go at you. Let me see what the so-called savage god Fist can do.
Well, General Chao, he's just some top fighter from a nobody country. Why should you step in?
Your Highness, you...
Don't worry, I can pick anyone at random and still beat him. Skinny mutt. How about we make it more exciting? One-on-one is boring. Let's do a free-for-all. Until everyone on the other side is dead. What do you think?
Your Highness, isn't this a bit too hasty?
How dare you question me?
I wouldn't dare.
Father, your Majesty, do you approve of my proposal?
You brought this up, so naturally, you should take the lead.
Thank you, Father.
Yi has lost his mind. I was wondering how to propose a death match, and he walked right into it himself.
Runt. You're scared, aren't you?
Yi. I'll rip your mouth apart. Since you brought it up, I'll grant your wish. A free-for-all. I'd like to see who gave you that kind of confidence.
Then let me show you the one I handpicked. Show yourself, little darling.
Reporting, Your Highness. Ready at all times. Reporting, Your Highness. Ready at all times.
Just this handful of people, if I'm not mistaken. They're the Crown Prince's Eastern Palace guards, right? You're not mistaken. Comparing guards to martial arts masters from the Southern Frontier. Isn't this nonsense? You want to die? Is the current Crown Prince someone to gossip about as we like? Don't you remember what happened to Zhao Yinji?
Yi. So this is the man you chose. The Eastern Palace guards are a complete joke. Has Great Qian run out of people? Guards like these dare to enter the martial contest.
Your Highness, this is no game.
Crown Prince, are you sure you picked the right men?
Father Emperor, I picked them all. Each can kill 7 men in an instant, fast and ruthless. To train them, I spent over 1 million taels.
Well, since my son puts it that way, then I am really looking forward to it.
Kill 7 men in an instant. What a load of nonsense. I'd like to see how they kill 7 men in an instant.
You'll see it very soon. Go. Be quick, and make it look cool.
Damn it. I gave them orders. But Ye was scared out of his wits and didn't dare step in, so he got away lucky. His Highness said if we're putting on a show, make it a big one.
State your names. The Great Qian army does not kill nameless men.
Good. That's the spirit a true man of Great Qian should have.
A mere foot soldier like you doesn't deserve to know our names.
I want to slaughter you.
One punch is all I need to...
Since we came together, how can we let you bear this alone? Exactly. They're all trash we can kill with one slash, but since we're here, we should let Great Qian know our names. Make them tremble the moment they hear who we are. Agreed. In that case,
One each. Drop them in a single move. Trash like this isn't even worth my warm-up.
come on.
So impressive. Even I can hardly wait anymore. Do it.
All units. Left face. Draw the gun. Cock it.
This thing. What is that supposed to be? Looks like a lump of iron. Leaf. Have you lost your mind? This is the secret weapon you brought. Holding a lump of iron, gonna use it to blast fish. Bringing guards was one thing. But no blades. And instead this iron, what? If you lose, you gonna cry for candy. Crown Prince, I'll give you a chance. If you, Yi, admit you're not as good as Fierce Meow, I'll give you one chance to admit defeat. Ye's not stepping up and we can't kill him anyway, so we might as well humiliate him now.
Runt, you sure talk a lot. If your skills were half as good as your mouth. The Emperor of the Southern Frontier Kingdom would be very pleased, huh?
You're asking to die. Kill them, take martial match.
Your Highness, why the rush? To show the gap between our southern frontier kingdom and Qian army, let's let them fire first. Go on, shoot first. If that hunk of iron of yours can hit me while I stand here, I'll grant you a quick death.
Figures. 9 out of 10 masters are show. Even Heaven's wrath can't wipe that look off you. In that case. Spear tip to shaft. Finish them.
This.
We won, we won.
Unbelievable. Great. People of the Southern Frontier Kingdom, now you know how mighty our Great Qian is, don't you? I'm a fool. I doubted the Crown Prince. Why'd you hit me? It hurts more when I hit myself. Then hit me.
This weapon.
Why'd you shoot him in the crotch? Didn't hear the Crown Prince's order? One shot to the head, one to the body. That's how you do it. His Highness said to empty the mag, so I figured I could get extra practice.
Precision strike.
You really are a genius. How come I didn't think of that?
I thought of it. I fired all those shots.
How could you leave me out of the precision strike? Why you gotta play me like that?
Idiot.
Impossible. Get up. This Crown Prince orders you to get up. Get up, you trash. Aren't you the 5 great masters of the Southern Frontier? Get up.
Mutt, why don't you be like that guy San and shout, come back to life, my masters. Let's see if they get up. If you lose, admit it.
Lose? I won't lose. I want to fight you myself.
Oh, yeah.
Today, our ancient kingdom of Southern Frontier has lost and we can afford to lose.
At least your ancient kingdom of Southern Frontier has some dignity. Since you lost, hurry up and get out. Now, West Cool City and Redwood City belong to our Great Qian.
You.
What do you mean, you? Is our Crown Prince wrong? People of the ancient kingdom of Southern Frontier, go back. Don't come to Great Qian and make fools of yourselves.
As agreed just now, I will wait in West Cool City for your Highness the Crown Prince and welcome you in person. Then we'll see whether you dare to come.
Do you think we don't know what your ancient kingdom of Southern Frontier is plotting? when it comes to taking over West Cool City. Great Qian has many capable people. Do I really need the Crown Prince to go in person? I am the new Minister of Great Qian. I can handle this little matter myself. Why would His Highness the Crown Prince need to go in person?
The Crown Prince of Great Qian already said it. He wants me welcomed in person and given an apology. If he doesn't go, then this Shiliang city. I'm afraid Great Qian won't be getting it.
Mutt. Since I, the Crown Prince, said you must personally welcome me into Shiliang City and apologize to Great Qian, then you can just wait. I will definitely go. I will definitely go.
Good. Then I'll wait for you in Westland City. We'll see whether you dare to come. Move.
Go on.
My dear ministers, today our Great Qian has won a great victory over the Southern Kingdom. This is a joyous occasion. What a blessing. This is truly a blessing. In 3 days, a banquet will be held at Splendid Glory Hall to reward all the officials.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
My son. So this is the gift you prepared for me.
This is a pistol. It can kill an enemy in an instant, catching them off guard. It's far better than bows and arrows, but it's expensive to make.
I never thought such a thing existed in this world.
If the whole army were equipped with this weapon, that would crush the enemy all the way.
General Zhou, aren't you getting excited too soon? Even if we emptied the treasury, it still wouldn't be enough to equip the whole army. As for this pistol, it's not suited for army combat. Its range is too short. It's only fit for personal use.
It seems I was being unrealistic.
But I prepared another weapon for the army.
What weapon?
Yay.
How dare you ruin my plan for the southern frontier? I'll tear you to pieces.
Your Highness, we should head back early and make our plans.
Go back and make plans. If Father Emperor hears about this, he'll skin me alive. Then I won't even keep my place as Crown Prince. And the ancient kingdom, the sect behind those masters, how am I supposed to answer to them? When that happens, all these people's anger will fall on me.
Your Highness, that's exactly why. You should go back and prepare early. Your Highness, you still have a chance.
A chance? What chance do I have left?
Your Highness, have you forgotten? You still have to welcome Leaf in West Street City. That's your last chance. As long as we seize it, we can turn this around. If those drifters come after you again, His Majesty will help you wipe them out.
You're right. I still have a chance. Then let Westford become Ye's graveyard. However, before we go back, there are still 2 things to do. First thing, that lump of iron in Yale's hand, I don't care how you do it, but you must get it for me. If Yale can make it, then I, the Crown Prince, am 10,000 times smarter than him and can make it too. With this thing in hand, Father Emperor surely won't blame me either.
Your Highness, that's easy. The Great Xia court is crawling with parasites. As long as the money's there, we can get it.
Good. Second thing. Bring me that bitch Ye Ying. If she hadn't failed to pass on the message, then in today's martial match. How could Yale have stolen all the glory? I'll make her wish she were dead.
Your Highness, this one's even easier.
What is it?
It's a weapon of mass destruction. The workshop has already started making it. But the numbers are limited. We can only form a small squad now. And use it by surprise.
Not many, huh? Then we'll have to see how to make the most of it.
Chu Tong. How are the preparations on your end?
Your Majesty, everything is ready. The troop movement has all been carried out in secret. Once His Highness the Crown Prince heads to West Street City, we can catch them off guard and take Redwood City.
Good.
However, as for White Tiger Ridge, I am still considering which duke to send there.
White Tiger Ridge, I will go there myself.
Your Majesty, you'll lead the campaign in person?
That's right. This time, I will personally take Xiliang City and wipe away our past disgrace.
If you leave, and His Highness Crown Prince also goes to shoot, then this court...
Yi Huiru. Second brother has lost father's trust. To repair his image, he'll do everything he can to hold things together.
That's right. All right, go get ready.
Your Highness, bad news. The crown princess has been taken away.
What? Move.
Stop right there.
This is where the southern border ancient kingdom dealt. Without crown prince's order, no one may enter.
What did you say?
This is the southern border. You may be the crown prince of Great Qian, but you can't throw your weight around here. This is the delegation of the southern border ancient kingdom. Southern frontier kingdom challenged Great Qian. You lost 3 rounds in a row, but that doesn't excuse you to be so rude. Killing someone openly on southern frontier soil?
You talk too much. Where is he?
What person?
He's inside.
You bitch. I sent you to Great Qian so you could gather intel for the southern frontier kingdom. And instead, you ended up in Ye's bed. You ungrateful traitor. You actually helped that prince go against my southern frontier kingdom. You woman, say something. Why aren't you talking? A woman like you still wants to be my crown princess. Do you even deserve that? Yale. How did you get in? Where are the guards outside?
Your Highness.
My love.
Leaf. Did you kill someone? You're finished. This is Southern Frontier Ancient Kingdom, where envoys stay. You killed for no reason. That's a capital crime. Even the Qian Emperor can't save you. Get out, as long as you leave. The Crown Prince can let bygones be bygones. As for Xiuyang City, I'll hand it straight over to Great Qian.
Your Highness the Crown Prince. I didn't tell them anything about you.
You woman, and you still dare act pitiful here. You deserve a beating. You didn't know, she's from our southern frontier kingdom. My imperial father sent her to Great Qian as a spy. All these years, how much intelligence about Great Qian she's fed back to our southern frontier kingdom. The reason I taught her a lesson was to help you get rid of a traitor. No need to thank me. If you can't bring yourself to do it, I can help you. Beat her to death.
Your Highness, the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry,
Shigo. Do you really think I'm a fool? Ye Ying's identity. You think I don't know?
You.
Do you even know what a man is? A man who hurts the woman he loves is no man at all. But a man who forgives the woman he loves, that's a real man. Though Ye Ying is from your kingdom of the southern frontier, still, I remember every bit of tenderness she ever showed me. Her beauty is rare in this world. I like her, so of course I cherish her. Even if she does childish, unreasonable things. How dare you hit my woman? This is your punishment. I won't kill you today. But from this day on, Ye Ying is no longer one of the southern realm. Enjoy what it feels like to be a slave. I'll be waiting. You came to welcome me into the city of Westbridge. Ye Ying. Let's go home.
Leaf.
Hang in there, it'll be over soon.
Your Highness. Are you really not mad at me?
The things you did, in my eyes, are all just trivial little things. Great Qian was founded on strength. We've been open and above board, never stooping to schemes. Even without a spy like you, whatever they want to know, they'd find out anyway. Besides, what could you really learn? Staying in Eastern Palace. Nothing more than that. I am a foolish, useless lecher.
Your Highness. Love me.
What did you say? Yi broke into the southern border kingdom and killed its envoy.
That's right.
Everyone's heard about it by now. Great. Ye's been hogging the spotlight lately. Now I finally got my chance. He's sabotaging Great Qian's deep friendship with the southern border kingdom. Quick, inform the Minister of Justice. I will personally take him to arrest Ye.
This is a huge merit.
Your Highness, this is bad.
What is it?
Your Highness, the second prince and Justice Minister Ethan Southvale have brought officers. They say they're to arrest you and the crown princess. There are too many. The servants won't be able to hold them.
Elias Hawthorne. He really is a lucky charm for trouble. First the Minister of Rights, then Zachary Faircliffe, and now the Justice Minister. Ethan Southvale.
Are they idiots?
No. They're just pretending to be.
I see, Your Highness. Ye Tianxiang has been loyal to the second prince. Him coming to see you this time is probably mostly to help the second prince bring you down.
How did you know that?
Your Highness, I came to Great Qian to serve as a spy for the ancient kingdom of the southern frontier, so naturally, I gathered information on some officials.
I didn't expect to miss the Minister of Justice. And now he's delivered himself right to us. Get some rest. I'll handle this myself.
How dare you? This is the Eastern Palace. Who gave you the nerve to barge in?
The law applies even to the Son of Heaven. The Crown Prince killed the envoy from the southern frontier kingdom and crippled its Crown Prince. Miao Renmeng, this is a grave crime. To give the southern frontier kingdom an explanation, I have no choice but to take the Crown Prince away.
Ye Tianxiang, nice speech. You're something. I killed the southern frontier envoy. True, I crippled Crown Prince Miao Renmeng, but Miao Renmeng led men into the Eastern Palace and abducted the Crown Princess. You didn't mention a word of that.
Your Highness the Crown Prince, this concerns relations between two nations. If not handled properly, it could start a war. I can only take you away first and give the southern frontier envoy an explanation. As for what to do in the end, Your Majesty must decide. Your Highness, please don't make things hard for me.
You know I am the Crown Prince of Great Qian, and you also know that in the end, Father Emperor decides this matter. If so, how dare you come here?
Your Highness, are you trying to make things hard for me?
You brought him here.
So what if I did? I, this prince, am doing this for Great Qian as well. Ye, you have yourself to blame for being out of line. Not only have you failed in your duty as Crown Prince, you've also offended the southern border again. I will never allow anything like this that could harm relations between our two nations to happen again.
You? Screw you. I've been too nice to you.
You dared assault a court official in public. Are you trying to rebel?
I even killed Zhao Lianji, the Ministers of Rights, Works, and Personnel. I was still wondering what excuse I could use to kill you too, but I didn't expect you to deliver yourself right to me.
You.
Why you?
Second Prince, why you? Chao?
Shocked that I dare kill you. Who gave you the nerve? And you, gift boy, get up. He brought Zhao Lianji to the Eastern Palace, and Zhao Lianji died. Then he brought the Minister of Personnel there, and the minister died too. How do you never learn?
Looks like it's true.
I was careless. The second prince is a plague now. Whoever goes to the Eastern Palace with him dies. This isn't some setup by those two, is it? Am I really a jinx?
The Crown Prince of the ancient kingdom of Miao led into the Eastern Palace and abducted the Crown Princess. That is a capital crime. I didn't kill. I've considered bigger picture. No matter where this goes, I'm in the right. And you, as Minister of Justice. If I'm to be arrested, it should be by the Imperial Clan Court. What right have you to arrest a prince? Besides, without Father Emperor's decree, you went straight past Imperial authority. Looks like you've long had rebellion in mind.
Crown Prince, you misunderstand. I merely misspoke for a moment. I was never trying to arrest Your Highness the Crown Prince, but the Crown Princess. She is from ancient southern frontier kingdom. Leaking Great Qian secrets is a grave crime.
Say it. What proof the Crown Princess leaked the secret? If you can't, I'll have you torn apart right now.
No. There isn't any proof, but the envoy from the southern frontier kingdom said it himself. How could that be fake?
Whatever he says goes. Then I say you're the Crown Prince of the southern frontier kingdom, so why not go there now? And call him your real father? Ye Tianxiang colluded with the envoy of the southern frontier kingdom and even tried to harm me. His crime deserves death. I hereby sentence you to death. carried out at once.
Your Highness, even if I didn't investigate it clearly, that would only be negligence. How could it be? Colluding with an envoy from an enemy state?
Then now. I'll make sure you understand before you die. War is about to break out.
His Majesty is going to war with the Southern Frontier Kingdom. They are the enemy, and I helped them capture the Crown Prince.
Iron Bowl.
Yes.
Inform His Majesty the Emperor. Confiscate their property.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Give the boy away. Thanks.
You.
I know. Do as the Crown Prince says. Go confiscate their property. Remember, you must find proof that Ethan Yu is colluding with the ancient southern border kingdom.
Rest easy, Your Majesty. I've served the Crown Prince a long time. I picked up some tricks. I know what to do.
Good, go on. This Ethan Yu is truly a fool. As Minister of Personnel, he still dared to secretly take sides. He had it coming.
Your Majesty, the second prince is still causing trouble. I'm afraid it could hinder Your Majesty's personal campaign.
I didn't think this through. Go tell the Crown Prince about this. He'll know what to do.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Attendant Wang. Your Highness, did I offend you somehow? Just tell me, and I'll change, all right?
Your Highness, you're joking. I wouldn't dare.
Then why do you always show up whenever I'm getting close with the princess consort?
Your Highness, it's purely a coincidence. And every time, His Majesty has me pull it out for you. I've been waiting outside the whole time. I even defied the Emperor's order for Your Highness.
That melon. Thanks. Go on. What does father want with me?
The campaign is about to begin. His Majesty asked Your Highness to make the final preparations, such as Second Prince.
That really is a problem. When I was fighting with the Emperor, he was causing trouble in the rear. If this goes on, it could end up like that battle 10 years ago. We weren't beaten by the southern frontier, but dragged down by the rear. What does His Majesty mean?
His Majesty said Your Highness should handle it yourself.
He's quite the schemer. I have to do all the dirty, exhausting work. And I still have to spare Li Huaru's life. If we want to stop him from causing trouble, the only way is to seize every business he can use to make trouble. Only then. Without those businesses backing him, he can win back the Emperor's favor. Only then will he give it his all to keep the rear secure. Of the 6 ministries, he took out 4 alone. As for the Ministry of Revenue and the Ministry of War, are they still tied too?
Your Highness, rest assured, the Ministry of Revenue and the Ministry of War have always been His Majesty's trusted arms, firmly under his control.
Now I finally know why the Great Qian still stands despite being riddled with holes. So that's it, he holds the money and the army.
Your Highness, everything about the second prince is recorded here. I hope it can be of use to Your Highness.
The second prince owns all these businesses, gambling dens, brothels, and the House of Curios. What a filthy rich man. But mine, they're all mine.
The message has been delivered. I'll take my leave now.
Then, let's start with this Shanyue gambling house. And begin there.
Young lady, are you here to pay off your husband's gambling debt?
Please, sir, let my husband go. Give me a few more days. My husband and I will raise the money and pay it back.
Miss, what are you doing? It's just a gambling debt. Easy. Much.
Thank you, sir.
But, miss, are you sure you can pay it back? Your man borrowed 100 taels from the gambling house. With 9 out, 13 back. You have to repay 130 taels.
How can it be that much?
Easy, miss. Don't panic.
I do have an idea.
Don't come any closer. I'll pay you back.
Once I scrape it together, don't think I don't know. That gambling wreck and your family sold off everything worth a dime, and all your kin and neighbors are steering clear of him. Where are you going to get the money? If you don't have it, I'll make your man sign a bill of sale for both of you, then you'll both be slaves. Smart girl. Don't tell me you don't know what a maidservant is.
How did this happen?
I keep my word. As long as you stay with me, your gambling debt is wiped clean. If you don't believe me, ask those young ladies from before. My name is Quentin, and my word is known to be solid. That's more like it.
Sir, this is bad.
Dare ruin my fun? You want to die?
Sir, the Crown Prince has stormed into gambling den with his men.
What? Crown Prince Leaf is at our casino.
That's right, he even brought guards. That's the Crown Prince of Great Qian. And lately, he's done great service for Great Qian. So, well,
So what if he's the Crown Prince of Great Qian? Running a casino doesn't break Great Qian law. Even if the Crown Prince comes, he's still just another gambler in our casino.
the Crown Prince hasn't started gambling, and he's already asking.
To lend him 1,000 taels of silver. How the hell is that gambling? They're obviously here to mooch off us. Miss, wait for me. We'll pick this up when I get back.
Hasn't anyone in charge shown up yet? My patience has its limits too.
I am Quinn. I had no idea Your Highness the Crown Prince was coming. I failed to welcome you properly. Please forgive me, Your Highness.
A gambling house is a place for the common folk to have fun. I came today to enjoy myself with the people. No need to be nervous. Just play as you normally would.
You little cutie hugging the Son of Heaven's sword. And you're telling me you came here just to have fun? Your Highness the Crown Prince truly is a man who cares for people.
Today, I only want to enjoy myself with the common folk. But alas, I'm a little short on cash. Lend 1,000 taels of silver. Don't worry, once I win later, I'll pay you back with interest.
Whether you win or lose, you don't say a word, do you? Your Highness the Crown Prince, I run this casino, and all I make is hard-earned money, just a tiny bit. 1,000 taels of silver is really too much. Your Highness, if you're really short on silver, I have 5 taels here. It's my pay for this month. I offer it to Your Highness. Please, Your Highness, spare my gambling house.
5 taels. You make more than 5 taels from any random round here. Do you really take me for a beggar?
Your Highness, the gambling house, has never done that before.
Do you really think I don't know? Your gambling house can lend money, can't it? Otherwise, how could so many people owe you money? Want me to look into it myself?
Your Highness, if you really want to borrow, then we do it by the house rules. Pay back double. And until it's all paid off, you can't take her away. The Crown Prince gambling in a casino, losing and ending up in debt. Once word gets out, his name will be ruined. This is the perfect chance for me to help Second Prince crush the Crown Prince.
Go get the silver.
Yes,
Someone, bring 1,000 taels of silver for His Highness the Crown Prince.
that's a lot of money.
Your Highness, what would you like to play? We got dice, dominoes, pitch pot, and more.
Pitch pot pays too little, and dominoes are too much trouble. Let's play dice.
I didn't expect Your Highness to know so much. Dice is the most popular game here, and it pays the most too.
Your Highness, are you betting big or small?
2, 3, 5. Small.
Your Highness, if you're only betting big or small, once you win, you get double your silver. If the exact numbers hit, it pays 10 to 1. But Your Highness, if the roll isn't 2, 3, 5, then even if it's low, you still lose.
Open it. I bet on 2, 3, 5.
Since you're asking to die, don't blame me for not warning you. Didn't expect one round to make the Crown Prince lose all his reputation.
Open it.
It really is 2, 3, 5. Your Highness actually guessed it right.
He heard the dice straight out. Our casino hasn't seen a master like this in 10 years, has it?
Are you stupid? His Highness handles affairs all day. What gambling skills would he know? He didn't hear it out. Just luck.
No way. I could tell it was small, but not 2, 3, and 5. Just a guess.
Looks like my luck is pretty good. 1 on the first round.
Congratulations, Your Highness. I'll have someone fetch your silver right away. But the rules at this table, I'm sure you understand them. Winning and leaving isn't really how it works. In this gambling house, we only take silver, we don't hand it out.
That rule. I like it. In that case, I shall play a few more rounds with you.
Bring me the silver.
Continue.
This time I'm serious. The dice inside are 1, 2, 5, small. If he guesses right again, then I'll change his roll.
This is...
The Crown Prince, felt itchy, so I gave it a slap. You. Step back.
Your Highness, if you find this man's face disgusting, then allow me to open it for you myself.
You're not much to look at either. I'll open this dice cup myself.
Your Highness, that's not how the casino does things.
Because I wasn't here. Now I am. There's a rule. What? Only your people can open dice cup. Why can't we open it? Or are you cheating? Guards.
Here.
Check it.
Yes.
No, Your Highness. You joke, Your Highness. How could this table be rigged? If Your Highness wants to roll it yourself, that's fine too.
Seems I was mistaken. You may leave. I'll keep betting. 2, 3, 5. Again. 2, 3, 5.
2, 3, 5 again. Your Highness, didn't you bet on that?
I'm guessing Your Highness has a real soft spot for these numbers, but I'm afraid all this silver will be lost today. Your Highness, return that 1,000 taels before placing another bet.
2, 3, 5 again.
It can't be 2, 3, 5 every time. So what if you win? It's only 10,000 more.
Open it.
How is that possible? 2, 3, 5 again?
Your Highness actually guessed right again.
100,000 taels of silver. No, 110,000 taels. This gambling house's 3 months' profit was taken by Jasper Leaf. If I let him walk out with it, the second prince will skin me alive. I can't let him take it. Betting like Jasper Leaf, he could win countless times. But if he loses just once, I can win it all back.
I actually hit it again. This time I bet 11,000 taels. That means I just won 110,000 taels. Here. Here.
Bring His Highness the Crown Prince a banknote worth 110,000 taels.
110,000 taels.
Your Highness, your luck is amazing today. Why not ride the streak? And play a few more rounds?
Your Supreme Delight Casino really is loaded. You lost so much to me at once, and you're still letting me play.
Phoenix.
Then I'll play with you a little longer.
Let's begin.
Move aside. With my interference this time, even standing this close, I can't hear the count clearly. Not even the King of Heaven could do a thing about it. Your Highness, please place your bet.
You really are a straight shooter. Those few slaps on the table just now made this Crown Prince feel relaxed all over, and stirred me up inside. I can't help wanting to give you a few more slaps. 2, 3, 5. Small.
Your Highness, what are you doing?
Is there a problem?
The problem is huge, damn it. Why not bet at all? If you don't go all in, how am I supposed to turn this around? Your Highness, isn't that bet a little too small?
Who says I have to go all in? I only feel like betting this much. You got a problem with that?
Because of my interference. You couldn't hit a count clearly, so he stopped going all in and started playing tricks like this. But if he bets this little every time, I'll never win back those 110,000 taels of silver. Your Highness, why not bet a little more? Betting so little takes all the fun out of it, and it's beneath your status.
Being the crown prince means something. Fine by me. Bite me. What you waiting for? Open the dice cup.
Yale can't wait for me to open it, and he even threw in a piece of silver. That just proves Yale has no idea what the roll is. It wasn't easy to get this chance. I can't let it slip.
What?
This?
I'm handing you money and you still don't want it.
Sure enough, Yale really does know. Your Highness, you joke.
You've been so lucky today.
Anything you bet on wins. Why not go all in? Let's make this the last round.
If you win,
Consider it a gift from the house.
you're in such a hurry to hand me your money. If your master finds out about this, won't he skin you alive?
As long as His Highness the Crown Prince is having a good time, it's no big...
So, you want to go big with me? Good. I am truly in high spirits today. But not quite enough. Because it is not big enough.
Your Highness, what do you mean?
10 times too small. How about 100 times?
100 times? If we lose, that is 10 million taels. That is impossible. This tiny gambling den is worth, at most, just a few million taels.
Take a look. You want to play big, but you can't keep up with me. Why bother?
Even so, if Your Highness the Crown Prince loses, you probably can't come up with that much silver either.
Lately, I've confiscated quite a few corrupt officials' estates. Haven't you heard? With those ears of yours.
You forgot that? Leo is filthy rich. From the second prince, the money from those confiscations all went into Leo's pocket. His Majesty didn't ask for any of it.
If you don't dare play, then open the cup. It's getting late. I still need to go back and dote on my beloved consort.
What I do now, it's such a huge amount. This is way beyond my call. If we lose, this will be charged to the second prince. No, Lewis is trying to bait me. He has no idea what the dice are. So he's using this to pressure me and win 110,000 taels of silver. But if I win, all money from Lewis's confiscated estate will belong to the second prince, and I'll rise straight to the top. I'll bet 100 times.
Good. You've got guts. I approve of you.
A 100 times. Your Highness, this is way too big. If you win this round, that's 10 million taels. How much is that?
No idea, but at the very least, you need wagons to haul it.
You really think His Highness can win? You still don't see it? He's baiting the Crown Prince.
Your Highness is young. That Quentin kid is up to no good.
Your Highness, wake up. Don't fall for Quentin's taunt.
Your Highness, since you've already placed your bet, those are the rules of the table. Once the bet is placed, it can't be taken back.
So after all this, it was you bastard, setting me up.
Your Highness, you can't blame me for that. You were just too greedy. Your Highness, please open the bowl.
I still say 2, 3, 5.
Still 2, 3, 5.
I'm winning. I'm really winning. I'll get back everything I lent out and lost before, and I'll ruin Leaf completely, and earn myself a bright future in front of the second prince.
Open it.
How should I put it? I really am lucky today. It's 2, 3, 5 again.
Impossible.
What's impossible? So many people are watching. Don't tell me you're trying to back out.
It's over. I'm done for. I'm done for.
We won. 2, 3, 5 again. The Crown Prince is a miracle worker.
10 million taels of silver? How much is that?
Pay up.
The silver. My lord, the gambling house doesn't have that much silver.
You trying to Welsh on the bet?
No, Your Highness, I would never dare. It's just what? Which law in Great Qian says gambling houses aren't allowed, as long as you're not breaking the law, even if he's the crown prince. He can't do anything to you. What does Your Highness mean by this? You here to cause trouble?
Which eye of yours saw me making trouble? I was just lucky and won a little money at this casino. I just want to take it and leave.
I didn't expect a crown prince to come to a casino and actually win. Give him whatever he wants. Consider it my treat, as long as he stops bothering me. He gets much attention. We should avoid his edge.
Not much, just 10 million.
How much? How much? 10 million?
I borrowed 1,000 taels from this casino, then won 10 million. I heard this casino belongs to my imperial brother. Perfect. Since the manager can't pay that much, the rest will be paid by my imperial brother.
1,000 taels turns into 10 million? Ye, you're here to make trouble, aren't you?
With all these people watching, how could I joke about something like this?
What exactly happened? Exactly. WL, His Royal Highness the Crown Prince said that gambling house lost 10 million taels.
You heard that, right? Pay up.
Pay up, come on, pay up.
Pay up. What are you making a fuss for? Get the hell out. I'm never coming back.
If you're gonna stiff us, I'm never coming back.
Brother, we're all brothers here. For my sake, let this go.
If your face is worth that much, then why not go to those ministers' houses, show your face once, and get this 10 million? To make up for my loss.
Do you really mean to do this?
More real than Din Djarin himself.
10 million taels? I don't have that. If Your Highness thinks anything here is worth 10 million, take it. All my businesses put together are probably only worth that much. If I give it away, I'll truly have nothing left. Who would still support me then?
You want to back out?
He lost the money. What does that have to do with me? If you're still upset, just take him away.
Aren't you afraid this will reach His Majesty's ears?
He's the one who made the mistake. What does that have to do with me?
Please, Your Highness, stand up for me.
Who are you, and why should I rule for you?
I am Miss Ho from the West Ward. I want to accuse the gambling den. My husband lost money there. Then they tied him up and threatened his wife and daughter. But we truly can't pay it back anymore. The interest has grown higher than the principal. The manager of the gambling house told me to repay the debt with my body. I have suffered enough. I refused such cruelty, so they tried to force me. If the crown prince hadn't come by today, I would have.
Is what she said true? You've only got one chance.
Your Highness, I lost my head for a moment. I swear it won't happen again. She's telling the truth.
Iron Bull, take her back, find her husband, and wipe out the old debt. Oh, and draw up a divorce paper for them too.
Yes, Your Highness.
Brother Prince, you just said this person is mine.
I had no idea my men would turn out such trash. This person is yours to deal with however you like.
Did you hear me clearly? Your life is in my hands now. Do you want to live?
Your Highness the Crown Prince, please give me one chance to live.
Good. I'll ask one question. Think carefully before you answer. You get one chance.
I will.
Kidnapping for ransom, does that mean? The second prince told you to do it?
You. Yale, are you trying to frame me?
Which eye of yours saw me frame him? I only wanted to know the truth.
Yes. The second prince told me to do it.
Quinn G. I like people who tell the truth. Bring me 10 million.
In your dreams.
You run gambling dens, rig behind the scenes, kidnap and extort, threaten and tempt women into submitting. Tell me. If word gets out, you'll be scorned and cast aside by everyone. Once you're kicked out of the city, you'll just be some idle prince. If you stir up public anger, they might even strip you of your rank. After that, you'll be nothing but a commoner.
You're shameless.
Is this your first day knowing me? Are you giving it or not? Give me a straight answer.
Even if I wanted to, I don't have that much money.
No, that much silver. Easy. Don't you have lots of property in your name? Then do this, transfer them to me at market price. There you go.
If really stripped down to a commoner, then I'll never get another chance, as long as I keep my status as a prince. I still have a shot. No one knows I still have a mountain guard unit. I'll pay. Go have someone bring it over.
Your Highness, we've brought the land and house deeds you requested.
Give them to him.
All right.
Good. You can go now.
Wait. This man. I'm keeping him. Your Highness, please save me. I'm working for you now.
Who do you think you are, working for me? I'll deal with him for you, so my dear brother doesn't dirty his hands. No need to thank me. The bringer of doom. No, wait. More like Conan of the Great Qian, bringing death wherever he goes. But, as for the money here, you don't get a single coin, because it all belongs to me now.
Oh my, Your Highness, the second prince is loaded. Taverns, gambling dens,
He's got it all. Wait, there are even brothels?
quite a few too.
Had I known, IDV raided his place first. With them, we could have sent all of Zhao Lianji's wives in there and hung up a sign. It'd say, Zhao Lianji's hand-picked wives, the students under him, to help their teachers' wives buy back their freedom. They'd be there 3 times a day for sure. What a huge loss.
Your Highness, it can't be that bad. Well, after all, Nora is his master's wife.
What do you know? Call it helping the master's wife escape her misery.
That makes sense.
Now that's a business opportunity.
How about we grab Julian Zhao's wife and bring her back right now?
You're a devil.
Your Highness.
My beauty came to pick me up. Did you miss me?
Your Highness, stop fooling around. This is serious. General Victor Zhou came by. When he saw you weren't here, he left and asked me to pass on a message.
What message?
Everything is ready. Your Highness may go to the Ministry of War to mobilize the troops.
I've finally waited for this day.
Your Highness, may I go with you?
You're going back to the southern frontier?
No. I want to stay by your side, Your Highness. I know the southern frontier, so I can help you. The southern frontier people are often skilled in using curses. I have the myriad venom token. Can help Your Highness break it.
All right.
Thank you, Your Highness. General Zhou Tong asked me to say, be careful of the Minister of War. He said he's an unreasonable man.
Unreasonable? Well, that's unfortunate. I do like to reason with people.
May I ask why Your Highness has summoned this humble official?
Minister Bay, you're a straight shooter, so I won't beat around the bush with you. About trip to Westfall City and the matter of sending troops. I assume you'll be the one handling it, Minister Bay. I just wonder which army you'll send to march with me.
Your Highness, which army are you hoping will go with you?
The Ironclads, the Black Cavalry, or the Divine Engine Battalion would all do.
If this were something I could decide, I'd send the Black Cavalry and the Ironclads with you. But sadly, I can't.
Why? Wasn't that old fart on His Majesty's side? Why is he still making things hard for me?
This time, there are 3 armies in the field, His Majesty's, General Zhou Tong's, and yours. At the moment, those are the only 3 forces we can move, just as Your Highness said. The Black Cavalry camp is under General Zhou for fast strikes, and the Ironclad army is led by His Majesty at White Tiger Ridge.
Wait, isn't there also the Divine Engine camp?
Your Highness, part of the Divine Engine camp was equipped with your firearms and split into 2 groups, temporarily assigned to both sides.
So that means I don't get a single one. If I go, I'm basically walking to my death.
Please don't worry, Your Highness. Even if you can't take those 3 armies, you can still take 50,000.
Which elite unit?
The Mountain Guard camp stationed at Tiger Mountain. Though people say the Mountain Guard camp isn't elite, that's just talk. Right now it's only...
Only what?
It's just that the Mountain Guard camp hasn't been paid in a long time. I heard Your Highness has come into quite a bit of silver lately.
So I have to cover the military expenses too? I don't want any of them. I'll ride to Red Cool City alone.
Your Highness, Your Highness, Your Highness, as long as it's 5 million strings of cash.
3 million.
Your Highness, don't go. We can talk this over. Your Highness, 1 million. I can't go any lower.
1 million for military expenses? Do you take me for a fool?
This military subsidy didn't need to be this much in the first place. 3 armies are going out. The costs are high. Supplies, provisions, logistics.
So now I have to support 2 more.
Well, Your Highness is loaded, right?
Where's my blade? Where's my imperial sword?
Your Highness, look at you. Sit. Your Highness the Crown Prince, you know what the old court was like. The treasury really can't come up with that much.
Really?
Really, truer than solid gold and silver.
General Jordan, why didn't you tell me to my face? Why have the Crown Princess pass it on to me? So you knew all along. Go get it from the Eastern Palace.
Yes, right away.
Then I'm heading to the Mountain Guard camp.
Your Highness, wait. There's one more thing. Please be careful, Your Highness. In the Mountain Guard camp, there are quite a few troublemakers.
You set me up again.
Your Highness, how can you say that? How is that a setup? I was only looking out for you.
Come. Tell me, how exactly were you looking out for me?
This Mountain Guard camp seems to be tied to the second prince, but we still haven't found any proof.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
But there's no proof.
Yi Huiru, you've got some nerve reaching into the army.
That's why His Majesty sent you to command Jinshan camp. Then His Majesty means, either Your Highness brings Jinshan camp to heel, or the whole camp dies in Shiliang City.
Pay my respects, Your Highness the Crown Prince.
You are?
I was commander of Jinshan camp. I built and trained Jinshan camp myself, but later, a man named Wu Feng was planted there. That man was ruthless and vicious, and his ways were strange. He caught me off guard and attacked me. He broke one of my legs, gouged out one of my eyes, and drove me out of Jinshan camp after pulling some strings. He became the commander of Jinshan camp, and promoted his cronies to serve under him. If not for your lordship's help, I'd have frozen to death on that street long ago.
Come here. Good, very good. Guard Camp Commander Lewis Hill. Willing to return to the guard camp?
Yes, I am, Your Highness. Don't let this missing leg fool you. I can still fight on the front lines. Your Highness the Crown Prince, I won't brag, but the guard camp was built by me, Lewis Hill myself. Most of the brothers there will still listen, Lewis Hill.
Good. Tomorrow, I will take you back to the guard camp and help you get your revenge.
A message has come from the second prince. This you will take over the guard camp. He's asking to die. Did His Highness say what we should do, like? More or less, that's what he meant. But even a dead man has value. We need to get the most out of Yale's value. General, what do you mean? As far as I know, Yale's been rolling in money lately. How so? Then it's only right we get our share. As it happens, that old fool Bainenvina somehow found out about our ties to the second prince and cut off our military funds. So we'll make it up from Yale. If he hands it over like a good boy, we'll just put on a nice little show with him. If not, then I, the general, have no reason to keep playing along. If he wants to take the mountain guard camp, He'll have to come to the mountain guard camp himself. When that happens, I'll send someone to challenge him. General, don't forget, he still has that spear. What hidden weapon? Since we know his hidden weapon is powerful, I will forbid the crown prince from using hidden weapons. Any random soldier in the army could kill him. When the time comes, the crown prince will spar with the soldiers. Blades have no eyes. If a soldier accidentally kills him, could his majesty really execute every soldier in the army? At most, he'd only punish a few lowly soldiers. Your Highness, take the mountain guard camp to West Liang's. Since you've obtained the command tally, why do you need to come here?
Guardly. If the Crown Prince doesn't come to Jin Mountain Camp, the camp won't move. Wu Feng is ruthless and vicious. If we don't get rid of him, we'll run into trouble on the way too. Stop there. Who are you people?
His Highness the Crown Prince has come to Jin Mountain Camp. Step aside.
It's His Highness the Crown Prince. What brings you to Jin Mountain Camp?
We entered the mountain, and Wu Feng is intimidating me. I am here by His Majesty's order to inspect Jin Mountain Camp.
Your Highness, all in Jin Mountain Camp is in order. No need for inspection. How dare you? His Highness the Crown Prince is here under orders to... Since when do we need your permission? What are you trying to do? You're General Liu? People in Jin Mountain Camp still recognize me. Of course we recognize you. If not for you, and for how righteous and kind His Highness the Crown Prince is, I'd have already pledged myself to him. Why are you still standing there? Let the Crown Prince in at once. General Lewis, you may enter. You may not. Who knows if he's a Crown Prince? General Warren's order. What a fine Warren Peak. Nothing but a coward who gave him the nerve. Your Highness, let me go meet Warren Peak.
Without entering the tiger's den, you can't catch its cub. I am the Crown Prince of Great Qian. House and Peak wouldn't dare kill me. As for you, can you take this mountain guard camp? Depends on your own ability.
General Warren's order. Trespassers die. Men, cut them down where they stand to uphold military discipline.
You called me here.
Just so I could watch this.
He may have shown remarkable talent, but he's never faced real danger. With so many fierce, vicious soldiers out to kill him, he's bound to be scared out of his wits. Then, Your Highness can step in and save him. He'll owe you a huge favor.
If that doesn't kill him,
I will do it myself.
I am Yi, Crown Prince of Qian. I have come to command the mountain guard camp. You are soldiers of Qian, yet do not know me.
You say you're the Crown Prince? I am too. We soldiers of the Mountain Guard Camp have received no order from the Ministry.
Since you're soldiers of Great Qian, then I'll give you one more chance. This is the Son of Heaven's sword. You don't know me. Don't tell me you don't even know this royal sword.
You got some nerve. How dare you even forge the Son of Heaven's sword?
So you're playing dumb. Iron Ox, remember every one of their faces. We'll investigate them slowly later. Their whole family, old and young, even the eggs chickens lay. Crush them all.
Don't worry, Your Highness. If we hack these few to death, we'll all earn a great merit. Brothers.
I'll say this again. I am the Crown Prince of Great Qian. If you put down your weapons now, I can spare you your whole family's lives.
Don't listen to his nonsense. He's only one man. Seize him now. How can Mountain Guard Camp have trash like you trying to ambush the Crown Prince, Liu Shan? No matter how much you talk today, you still won't escape death.
Looks to me like you're the one who won't escape death.
What did you say?
Didn't you understand? You are soldiers of Great Qian, yet dare disrespect me. You even saw this sword of the Son of Heaven and didn't kneel. Crimes worthy of exterminating all 9 clans. As for the others, I can let bygones be bygones. But you're dead for sure. You've been Crown Prince so long, you almost forgot you're an assassin.
Stop it now. You bunch of idiots, don't you even recognize the Crown Prince?
The coward finally shows his face.
Your Royal Highness, the men of Jinshan Camp only respect the strong, so they have yet to know you. That's not too much, is it?
If the others don't know me, that's understandable. But this man is clearly not a common soldier, he's a commander. If he doesn't know me, he deserves to die. What? Now that you see I'm about to kill someone, you can't hold back anymore.
You're not giving me any face at all. You were even gonna kill someone right in front of me, Crown Prince. He was doing his duty, Your Highness. He patrols the mountain guard camp. If he sees anything suspicious, shouldn't he question them? Your Highness, you were sent by His Majesty's order to take command of the mountain guard camp. I have not yet informed the whole camp. That's why he mistook Your Highness for an intruder.
I already stated my identity just now, yet this man still tried to kill me. I can't help feeling he was targeting me on purpose. Iron Bull, kill him.
How dare you kill me? Soldiers of the mountain guard camp, who gave you the nerve?
My nerve is nothing compared to yours. You ignored orders, set up an ambush, and even tried to kill the crown prince. The last man who tried this was called Nathan Yu. The grass on his grave must be growing by now. Building cliques in Mount Guard camp, plotting private gain. I'm not just going to kill him. I'm going to kill you too, Victor Wu.
I am a general of Mount Guard camp. You dare kill me?
After hearing of Mount Guard camp, I went to Father Emperor and obtained an imperial decree. Victor Wu, commander of Mount Guard camp. You colluded with the prince, formed a faction, intended rebellion. Today, everyone in Mount Guard camp will obey my command. And follow me to Westwind City, or be wiped out here today. That includes your whole family, young and old. Receive the decree.
Damn, now all my cards are on the table. No, I have to get out of here fast. I can't get dragged into this anymore.
You don't need to kneel anymore. You're as good as dead. As for the rest of you, I can show mercy and spare your lives. Get up.
Thank you, Your Highness, for sparing us.
Speak. How do you want to die?
Your Highness, must it be this way?
Your life has no value.
If you want Leon Hill to take charge of the garrison camp again, I can make him my deputy and have him govern it with me.
Even now. You're still dreaming. When you set all this up back then, did you ever think about the consequences? Or did you not understand? Certain death means...
Your Highness, this man ambushed me back then, which is why I was wounded. I beg Your Highness, allow me to fight him again. Wu Feng, back then you brought 30 men to ambush me, and that's how I ended up badly wounded. Today, no one can save you.
100 what? General Liu was set up by General Wu? What General Wu?
He's nothing but a thief. I never thought.
Wu Feng could be a petty coward. No wonder.
After General Liu left back then, Wu Feng went around the camp bad-mouthing him.
He even said General Liu left because he couldn't beat Wolf Fox on his own. Damn Lushan, he survived wounds that bad back then, and today he's here to ruin my grand plan.
Go. Take him down. If you die, I will avenge you.
Lushan, do you think you're still the same Lushan from back then, today? Even if I die, I'm taking someone with me. Kill you, and maybe I can take down Leaf too. Let the crown prince be buried with me. Not a bad deal. Lewis Hill has a leg tumor, so his footing will be shaky. Can he win like this?
Lewis Hill was the former commander of Mountain Guard camp, and its founder too. Most of the soldiers there are deeply loyal to him. If he dies at Howard Peak's hands, how much loyalty will Mountain Guard camp still have for Victor Peak? This is the battle Lewis Hill has longed for. He doesn't fear death, unlike Victor Peak. He's scared to die.
Victor Peak, you coward. Back then you ambushed me, cost me a leg and eye, and still you didn't dare finish me off. What a piece of trash.
You wanna die? You're nothing but trash now. Today the general, will kill you myself. I'll cut off your head.
Go, General Liu. Go.
Bastards, who are you cheering for? General Wu Feng is our true commander. Lushan is nothing but a traitor.
A traitor like you dares to bark?
Spare me. I was wrong. I was blinded back then and joined forces with the third prince. I wanted to get ahead so badly. I apologize. If you spare me, I'll leave Mount Guard camp at once.
You deserve to die.
Liushan.
You have no right to deal with me.
Your Highness, please give me a chance to redeem myself. I'll become the sharpest blade in your hand. If Liushan can, then so can I.
Are you really too dumb to get that?
Damn it, Yijin won't give me a chance, so don't blame me. I admit I can't beat Liushan, but a powerless crown prince. There's no way I can't beat him. As long as I kill you, I can throw Mount Guard camp into chaos and still have a way to live.
Leonard Hill. Why aren't you moving?
Your Highness, be careful. Protect His Highness. I've been ready for you, Ethan. Die. How did you stop my blade?
Do you have some misunderstanding about me?
You can actually fight?
Surprised? Didn't see that coming?
I'd heard Your Highness was a brilliant scholar. I never expected such martial skill. That move just now. It looks simple, but it holds the true essence of martial arts. It's all in how you use hidden force.
Oh my goodness. I'm a guard. My skills aren't as good as my master's. I'll lose my job. No way. I won't accept this.
Though I am best with a dagger. Killing you. A sword is more than enough.
Why can't I hit you? Why am I always just a little short?
Always just a little short. Is it because every time you practiced martial arts, you thought close enough, and that's why now you can't do it, right?
You give me one more chance.
Who else refuses to accept this? From this moment on, I appoint Lewis Hill as new commander of the Mountain Guard camp.
Greetings, General Lewis.
Thank you for your trust, Your Highness. I will not fail this mission. I'll lead the Mountain Guard to protect Your Highness until we take West Street City. Mountain Guard will not return.
We will not return.
Good. Lyle Mountain, hear my...
I'm here.
I command, ready the Mountain Guard at once and follow me tomorrow. To war.
The Mountain Guard obeys.
I truly didn't expect it. My son isn't just gifted with words. He's hidden his martial skills this well too, and now he's taken the Mountain Guard under his own command. I was worried that if he couldn't bring them to heel, then for stability after the campaign, I'd have to cut the knot fast. Looks like this boy still hasn't let me down.
Yes.
This trip to West Liang City is sure to bring quite a show. Sunbao, does...
Yes?
Now that we're back from this campaign, do you think I should step down? I'm not testing you. I mean it. Rise.
Your Majesty, you're still young.
This throne doesn't go to whoever's younger. It goes to the one who's capable. My son is gifted in both war and governance, but being crown prince holds him back. Only by sitting on this throne, only then can he really make his move.
Your Majesty is wise. The crown prince is calm under pressure.
And he's both brave and clever.
He already has
all the bearing Your Majesty had in your prime. Your Highness, our scouts report that Ye has raised an army and is marching toward Westwatch City.
Any other movements from Great Qian?
None. We've only seen Ye's movements. He held a departure ceremony in the imperial capital. The Emperor of Great Qian saw him off with the officials.
Ye's got some nerve. He actually came. But it's all within this crown prince's plan. He didn't go to Redwood City. He actually wants to take Westreach City in one shot. And then spread out to Redwood City. Pretty ambitious, but it'll choke him to death. If he wants to march straight into Westreach City, he has to pass through Blackwood Forest. Send the Venom Tribe, release the bugs and bite Ye's men to death. Even if it doesn't kill them, it'll make them suffer. By the time Ye reaches Westreach City, he'll only have a bunch of beaten leftovers.
Yes.
Up ahead is Blackwood Forest. Once we pass Blackwood Forest, we'll reach Great Qian's border city. After that, it's Shiliang City. But, Your Highness, I wouldn't advise it.
I shouldn't go through Blackwood Forest. Why? You think there's an ambush in Blackwood Forest? But an ambush in these mountains has no real advantage, except for that brainless meow brute.
Your Highness, have you forgotten that in the southern frontier, some people use parasite bugs? A few hundred would be enough. If they're hiding in the woods, they command the bugs to attack soldiers. I'm afraid the casualties would be severe.
Iron Bull.
Here.
Pass the order down. Have the main force camp outside Blackwood Forest.
If there's a hidden swarm of venom bugs in there, it'll be hard to handle. In that battle 10 years ago, His Majesty, I was there too. Those venom bugs were hard to deal with, especially in these mountains and woods. They're right at home and hold a natural advantage. A few hundred of them could hold off our tens of thousands of troops.
Poisonous insects are tiny and hide deep in the forest. They're impossible to guard against. Ye Ying, can you handle them?
If there aren't too many, yet, I can control them with the goo bell. If there are too many soldiers, the goo bell sound won't reach that far.
Your Highness, we can only take a detour.
Why should we? It's everyone's first time being human. I We'll walk right through openly and proudly.
Your Highness, I'm afraid that won't be possible.
Why can't we just wipe them all out?
Your Highness, in Blackwood Forest, they're few in number and hard to track.
Then wipe out this Blackwood Forest too.
Your Highness means setting fire to the mountain? But we didn't bring many fire arrows. I'm afraid that'll be hard to do.
Do this. Find Iron Bowl and get some firebombs. If fire can't kill them, you lead a secret squad and seal off the whole Blackwood Forest. I've heard this southern frontier squad is the darling of the whole southern frontier. If this many of them die at once, the Emperor of the southern frontier should be heartbroken, right?
Your Highness right. Not everyone can control poison bugs. It has to be trained from childhood.
The main force will remain here, half a day.
Yes, sir.
Your Highness. It's late. Time to rest.
Does your Highness want to rest? Or does the beauty want to rest?
You're so naughty.
What's going on? Why have these Great Qian soldiers stopped moving? We've been camped here for days. Have we been exposed? No, that's impossible. We never went out. How could they have found us? No. If we're exposed, our ambush will all be for nothing. They've set up camp here. But they haven't left, so haven't discovered us. Otherwise, they would have left already. It must be something else. Right. The more it's like this, the more we need to stay calm. His Highness the Crown Prince promised, if we win this battle, he'll give us more boys and girls to breed poison bugs. I can hardly wait to see these Great Qian soldiers devoured and crushed by the bugs. Which blind fool fired the flaming arrows? Look up there. Enemy attack, enemy attack.
What a sight.
Your Highness didn't go in. There was a hidden bug squad inside. Now Miao Renmeng must be panicking. He lost a bug squad. The Emperor of Southern Border will rage.
Such a high rank.
In the Southlands, the hardest thing to deal with is venom bugs. There are few, but they're the trump card. If there wasn't a major war, how could the Emperor bear to send them out?
Then judging by the time, Father Emperor should be near White Tiger Ridge by now. Zhou Tong and Redwood City should be moving out soon too.
Your Highness. I have a favor to ask.
Speak, my beauty. I will grant it.
Your Highness, want to enter Shiliang City ahead of time. Along the way, the Miao people have been throwing obstacles for your Highness. Westland must have some too, and is easy to defend and hard to take. Then I also want to do something small for your Highness.
You. Are you sure?
Your Highness, these are poison pills I carefully refined, 1 poison pill and 1 antidote. I took the poison. If I don't take the antidote within 3 months, I'll bleed from all 7 openings and die. And making this antidote takes a year. Your Highness. I'll leave this antidote in your care, Your Highness. I'll be waiting for you in Silvercool City, Your Highness.
My beauty, you really don't have to do this.
I was one of Southreach's spies to begin with. If Your Highness hadn't taken me in, I don't know what would have become of me.
My beloved, since you're obedient and sensible, tonight I will reward you properly.
You said the parasite squad was wiped out.
Your Highness, that is true. Somehow, you learned that there was a parasite squad in Blackwood Forest. They camped outside Blackwood Grove days to throw the goose swarm squad off, but secretly moved men in, surrounded Blackwood Grove, and set on fire at night. Only a few of our brothers made back alive.
Damn it. Damn that Ye. The goose swarm squad is nearly wiped out. If Father Emperor finds out, he'll be furious. My brothers will definitely kick me while I'm down. Only by killing Ye can I make up for this.
I have a plan.
Speak.
We missed Blackwood Grove. There's no way we can cripple Ye's troops now. The only option is to send martial artists to assassinate him.
All the martial arts masters in Great Qian are dead. The sects behind us are still challenging the court. Where to find masters now?
Your Highness, don't forget, there's still one man locked in the deepest part of the prison. That madman.
Are you sure you got the right man?
Your Highness, it's him. He's locked in the deepest part of the imperial prison. I couldn't have mistaken him.
The Mad King is locked deep in the imperial prison. How does he keep his hair looking so smooth?
The guard said he's a clean freak. If he skips washing his hair a day, he feels awful. And when he does, he goes mad. So the guards had no choice but to give in.
The Mad King set off a bloody storm in the martial world. It took the previous generation's top 10 masters, joining forces to bring him down. 5 were wounded, 3 died, and 2 were crippled before they captured him and locked him in the sky prison. They planted a parasite in him to keep him under control.
First, my name is not He. My name is the Mad King. Second, it was you, little lady, who let me out.
How dare you? This is the crown prince of the ancient southern frontier kingdom.
That's right. I'm the one who brought you out.
You want me to help you kill someone.
How did you know?
You people. Lock me up but don't kill me. Isn't that what I'm for? It's not the first or second time, after all. I like killing too.
Good. In that case, I'll stop beating around the bush. I want you to help me kill someone. The Crown Prince of Grand Qian, Ye.
The Crown Prince of Grand Qian? Shouldn't that be Ye Tianxiang? After I beat him half to death back then, he's still alive? Come to think of it, by now he should have taken the throne. Now he even has a crown prince. Is this Ye that good?
He does have some skill, but he's no match for you. It's just that he's especially good with hidden weapons. He made a special kind of mysterious hidden weapon. It can kill without a trace. The 5 greatest masters of the southern frontier all died by his hand.
Interesting. Can you show me what kind of hidden weapon it is?
Your Highness, you mustn't. He is dangerous. If he has a hidden weapon, we can't guarantee your safety, Your Highness.
Without it, you still can't guarantee it. This thing. How do I use it?
Use your finger and pull the trigger in the middle. Then it'll fire the hidden dart.
Oh, I get it now.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
The Mad King is crazy. That's normal.
Look. See? I told you. In all martial arts, speed is everything. I shot through my own hand and didn't even blink. Pretty good, huh?
Very impressive.
This little thing. Let me borrow it for fun. When you're out in the world, getting cut is part of the deal. This is child's play. If it's gone, it's gone. In the imperial prison, I wouldn't need it anyway.
As expected of you. The Mad King everyone fears. Impressive.
If there's nothing else, I'll take my leave and wait to collect. Yale's head.
Why feel so unreliable?
Rest easy, Your Highness. Once the Mad King makes a move, it's a sure win.
What can I get you 2 honored guests? Our wine and meat are the best in town.
Skip the wine. Bring us your house specials.
Coming right up.
Please wait a moment, you two. Your Highness. General Willow Hill said once the food and supplies are you can leave Border Keep in a day at most.
As for General Willow Hill's arrangement, I naturally trust them. Counting the time, General Chow Pass should be close to Redwood City by now.
With Your Highness here drawing their attention, General Chow Pass should take Redwood City with ease.
Please enjoy your meal. Eat up. Once we leave Border Keep, you won't get food this good again until we take Westvale City. No. Who are you?
I came here for you too.
Looking for trouble?
No, no, no. I came here for one reason only. Either you beat me to death, or I beat you to death.
Can't even eat in peace. Did Fierce Meow send you?
Relax. You can keep eating. I can wait till you're full. Such a nice meal. Don't let it go to waste.
So, are we doing this? Or not?
Sure.
I was just being polite, and you really took it for granted.
Thanks for the hospitality. In return, I'll make sure to kill you all.
What the hell?
No way. He can even dodge bullets?
He's a real master.
Nice hidden weapon. Too bad you're just useless. I heard you're pretty good with hidden weapons. Don't disappoint me too much.
What the hell? What a monster is this guy? Is that even human reflexes?
You know, I've studied your hidden weapons. As long as I can track them, they can't hurt me.
Oh yeah. Then take another shot.
Close. Too bad you were a little short. All these years, you're the first one who can fight me one-on-one. In all these decades, you're the first. I, the Mad King, am willing to call you the strongest.
Are you talking to me?
After all, in the heavenly prison, no one dares talk to me. Let me see that again. What else you got? Stepping on toes? Child's play.
If it works, it works.
Why aren't you using your hidden weapons? You're out of bullets, aren't you?
Take a guess.
My guess is, your gun is empty.
Congrats. You guessed wrong. I kept one bullet in reserve.
You fight dirty.
Who said I'd fight fair? Go complain elsewhere. Now the tables have turned.
Just a mortal wound. Nothing worth mentioning.
Die. I'm not interested in last words.
Your Highness, save me.
Help me. Not dead yet. He's badly hurt.
What did you say?
Dead again. Didn't you say the 5 masters couldn't beat him, and yet was fine?
Your Highness, that's true. The Mad King did find Yet and fought him. The scene was horrific. Judging from the Mad King's injuries, Yet must have killed him with a sneak attack using hidden weapons. Otherwise, Yet could never have beaten him.
Is Yet badly hurt?
According to the scout's report, Yet is alive and kicking and will reach Westreach soon.
Screw you. You said the scene was brutal, and now you're telling me Ye Ying is alive and kicking. Speak. My whole life, this crown prince has walked on thin ice. Can I still take that throne?
Your Highness, you absolutely can. I have another plan. It will surely help ease your Highness's worries.
You'd better be right. Let's hear it.
Your Highness, didn't he ask you to personally welcome him into Xiliang City? Then go welcome him.
Were you sent by the enemy?
Your Highness, don't rush. Hear me out. This welcome is not that kind of welcome before Yorick enters Westreach. You can throw him a welcome banquet. Make a trap feast. Didn't you just get a batch of pistols and hidden weapons from the officials of Grand Arden? When the time comes, hide a squad nearby. When your Highness smashes a cup as a signal, they open fire, killing Yorick. Those hidden weapons could even kill the Mad King. I refuse to believe they can't kill Yorick. Just imagine Yorick's face when he's killed by his own weapons.
You really are a genius. Good. Do it your way. When Leaf reaches the outskirts of Westreach, send someone to deliver the invitation.
Yes.
A welcome banquet.
Your Highness, you mustn't go. I can't figure it out, but it's definitely a trap.
Of course I know. A hangmen banquet, right? Anyone could guess that.
Your Highness, that was filthy.
I'm just curious. Where does this fierce Meow man get the confidence to think he can take me out at the banquet?
If it were me, I'd station a troop nearby and wait for the right moment.
Can you use an AK-47?
My aim's solid, no problem.
Good. Then, Sonny, let's go. This time, at the banquet, we'll pull a banquet inside a banquet. Then you'll lead a crack shooting squad and stand by. The signal will be a dropped cup.
I thought you were a gutless coward and wouldn't dare show up.
Listen to you. Which one of us has guts and which one doesn't? We both know.
You.
Your Highness, don't ruin the whole plan.
I am a broad-minded crown prince. I won't stoop to your level.
You smell amazing. What perfume is that? Where'd you get it? Tell me. When I head back, I'll bring some for the crown princess too.
You.
Your Highness. Look at you, getting worked up.
What am I worked up about?
This is the welcome feast you prepared for me. Could it be? You've arranged assassins here.
You think this crown prince is like you, only good at dirty tricks. I can take a loss. I said I'd take you to Westreach today, and I won't go back on my word.
You liar, haven't you broken your word enough already? Want me to count for you? You didn't poison this wine, did you? You didn't poison this wine, did you?
How did I not think of that? Blunder.
I didn't see it coming either.
Not professional at all.
You think this crown prince is a petty man like you? I said it's a welcome feast, so it's a welcome feast. Dance.
Stop. Who are you wearing all that for? The audience isn't buying it. Take a little off, just enough to pass the censors.
Take it off.
Stop. Don't take off anymore. If you do, it won't pass the censors. We may like watching, but we're all decent people. That's right, we want to see. We love it. Be bolder. I've had the wine at the welcome feast. So Xiliang City will let me in now, right?
Enter the city. What city? Now that you're here today, don't even think about leaving. Ye little one, ye.
You're finished.
You came here alone. Today's your death day. Don't pull me. You dare ruin this crown prince's fun? Ye didn't see this coming, did you? And you still thought you could enter Westland City? You'll never get the chance in this lifetime. Don't pull me. This is the crown prince's moment. If I don't shine now, it'll be like wearing fine clothes in the dark.
Your Highness, he's not one of us.
What do you mean, not one of us? You. Aren't you Lord Ye's bodyguard?
Slim, keep going. That look on your face was even better than that hottie's long legs. Way better. Go on.
Since when did our guy become Ye's man? So you really are a spy.
Your Highness, why don't you... How about you take another fall?
Well, this is awkward.
Ye heir didn't see that coming, did you? We've got hidden weapons too. Mad yet?
Looks like I haven't killed enough vermin. My father, the Emperor, and I kept these things under such tight wraps. And they still got out.
Didn't expect that. In your Great Qian, if price is right, officials would even sell out the crown prince.
Attendant, want to see what I've prepared for you?
What is this thing?
Your Highness, this should be a hidden weapon too.
Slim, why don't we trade blows down the middle and see who drops first? That's interesting. Crown prince for crown prince. Whoever dies is the lesser prince.
Fine.
Your Highness, maybe we should forget it.
Their hidden weapons are bigger.
They look stronger. Shut your mouth.
No one thinks you're mute. Am I blind?
The welcome feast is over. It's time to take me into West Liang City.
In your dreams. If I hand West Liang City to you, I'll still die. Either way, I'm dead. Now I'm dragging you down with me.
Look who got smarter. Could it be after the sex change, your IQ finally reached the high ground?
The high...
Your Highnesses, how about we both back off a little? You two are noble princes, and I'm just a lowly nobody.
Good idea. Since we won't budge, let's split up for now. In West Cool City. We settle this for real.
If you want to retreat, do it yourself. There is no way this crown prince will ever be with some lowborn, some...
Your Highness.
Your Highness, why didn't you just shoot that savage dead?
Do you think I could dodge a bullet pressed to the back of my head?
The court is full of traitors. How could they sell guns to the southern frontier?
We'll settle this after we return. Get Ethan Hill ready. Tomorrow, we attack the city.
Yes.
How many times has this been now?
Your Highness, in 2 months we've launched 10 assaults on the city, but achieved very little. Those Miao troops are fierce. He's set on staying holed up in West Liang City. He's a turtle, only defending and never fighting.
West Liang City. It's backed by mountains on both sides. It is a stronghold, easy to defend and hard to take. No wonder it's the gateway to the ancient kingdom of South River. If this keeps up, sooner or later, we'll be worn down to death.
Then we can only wait for His Majesty and General Zhou Tong's main army, and discuss it then.
If there's no better plan.
Then that's our only choice, Your Highness. I failed again. I've let Your Highness down.
No need to blame yourself. It was expected. Get up.
By the way, Your Highness, during the fight, a soldier from the southern frontier climbed over the wall. He handed this to one of our soldiers.
Looks like we won't need to wait for His Majesty and the others.
Is Great Qian going to attack again? Your Highness. Judging by the pace of the attacks the past 2 days, it should soon.
As long as Crown Prince stays inside, Yale can forget about taking Westland City. We'll drag this out with them. Once my southern frontier reinforcements arrive, I'll seize back power.
But their new hidden weapons do look powerful. At first, we did lose quite a few men, but now they've learned. They use the city walls for cover, so casualties have dropped a lot.
Then we'll keep dragging it out and see who lasts longer.
Your Highness, they're here.
No,
Why are there only a few of them?
Crown Prince Fierce Miao, you lost Shiliang City to our Great Qian, and now you're denying it? You're shameless. The whole world will laugh at you. Are all people of the Southern Frontier Kingdom just like their crown prince? A bunch of gutless cowards with no balls. Oh right, maybe you don't know. Your crown prince Fierce Miao was already crippled by the Great Qian crown prince. He's half a man now, a eunuch. Has the royal family of the Southern Frontier Kingdom run out of men? You picked a eunuch as crown prince? Careful, your baby might be born without an asshole. No, wait. Fierce Miao, you can't have children anymore, can you?
Archers, shoot. Kill him for this crown prince.
Our crown prince has spoken. If you open the gates and surrender, you'll be spared. You'll be spared, but once our crown prince enters Shiliang City, no one will be spared.
If he's got the guts, tell Ye to come here and try.
Shirin. Shirin.
Yeah.
Shirin, we meet again. I told you, if I could enter the city of Shiliang once, I could enter it again.
How did you get in?
No, that's not right. Kill him now, for this crown prince. What's going on? Miao Ying. Damn that cursed bell.
Your Highness, didn't see this coming. I got into the city early and planted parasites in city guards. And last night, too. I had the soldiers let you in under my control.
You deserve to die.
You're the one who deserves to die. But for now, I don't want you dead. You still have some value left. For example, your status as crown prince. Pass order, let the mountain guard enter the city.
Yes.
Let's go.
Your Highness.
Ying. You deserve the most credit this time.
I am your Highness's crown princess.